Nope.
What?
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Okay. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Nope. Nope.
I thought it was further than that.
Did you stop it?
Nope.
Stop what?
Nope. 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 Nope.
We streaming right now?
Yes, we are.
Nope.
This is excellent.
Nope. Nope.
This is what we do. We play PSP and Angry Birds. That's why we're
No!
late.
Shut up.
Z, that's mean and hurtful.
No.
Z, that's mean and hurtful. How close do I have to be
No.
for it to sound good?
Z, what sounds good?
Right here or further away?
Sounds fine.
Okay,
I can hear you.
so which one is this? This? Okay.
Look at that auto adjustment.
Your
Gotta
auto
love that
adjustment.
auto
Shut up.
adjustment. Look at it
There's
go.
a lot of auto adjustment.
It's because it's a stinky webcam.
What, Z, are you watching right now? I can't see the whole monitor.
Any particular reason? Can't see the whole monitor.
Can you
why?
see me and you right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
If only we had that big TV we could mount right
Yeah,
there.
well, I think that's what we're gonna do with it.
Yeah.
It's either that or mount right there, and then we can hook it up.
I'm trying this.
Yeah, this you could see me, him, and Max from that angle.
Okay, so we got 1,
Me and you.
2,
Seamus and Max.
3,
Me, Max, and Seamus.
4. That should be everything.
You guys worked on the camera angles, I can see.
Well, we got to move this one a little bit. Because this one.
Drinking a soda on a table with thousands of dollars worth of equipment.
You spilled it on that laptop, so help me God.
Oh yeah, that's your laptop too. Let me put some fun dip in here and see what happens, because I've been known to do that.
What's the chat? Is this Seamus?
I don't know, my laptop died.
What?
How long till creature talk? People are saying. Is it live? Ha ha ha! Nice. Yes. Yeah. Yay! Finally. So much lag.
So much lag.
So much lag. I need a haircut.
So if I'm sitting here, then oh yeah, look at that.
Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this will only start to look better the more creature talks we go.
Because we can finally. Should I move
Start
that down a
setting
little
this
bit? Like the camera down, so it's like right here for the top of the screen.
Excuse me. What?
What do you think I should do?
You look fine.
How do we sound is more importantly the question.
This is kind of almost behind the scenes where we could see everything on the table right now. Like you could see the board.
Well,
and-
let's switch perspectives.
Oh! Okay, that one, not that one.
Yeah, and then
I-
that
oh.
one is that one. Adjust this a little bit.
I like how that worked out.
Kind of tilted up wrong way.
Hands are nice after the shower.
Yes, I know, right? Not sweaty yet.
They're not clammy yet. And we got windows open.
Here we
Are
go.
those open?
Right now I'm switching it with.
Oh, okay. Angry Birds. I
I'm
was
switching
playing
with
that.
this little keyboard right here. See my hand?
They're not clammy yet. No.
Oh, whoa.
Mute her. Can I get 2 seconds to mute it?
Fun.
You
feedback
don't get
loop.
2 seconds.
Well, then you control everything then.
Welcome to.
You can
Creature
control the
Talk.
cameras, you can control this, you can control the calls.
You can control the
everything.
cast outs.
How do we sound?
Everyone sounds good except for you. You just spew bullshit out of your mouth every day.
Oh my god! Oh! What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna make mine go live.
Yeah, mine's been. I hope mine's published by now.
Oh, I need to turn that up.
I cast you out.
Start.
I smell stink. That's the cast outs for today. Pretty ghetto. It's my phone. Until we can figure out a good.
more stuff.
If anything, I could plug my phone into the thing, the jack converter.
YouTube is offering to improve my video because
Oh,
they think
God.
it's shaky. Well,
Yeah, and it makes it even more shaky.
Yeah, it makes it like Call of Duty Wii HUD.
yep.
I'll be right over.
I'm gonna put mine.
This one's muted,
public.
right?
Yeah, we muted now.
You can say all the racist things you want. Back
Yay! They can hardly hear me, except for they probably can hear me quite well.
Now, did this video publish after being up for like an hour and a
I'm
half?
just trying to find my way.
I think it did.
Around, trying to make it through the day.
Did I leave the link? Yes, I did.
Oh, they published.
Did it go public? Publish?
I published
Yeah,
quite
Dan's
well.
published. I just saw it go up.
I just try to find my way.
What about mine? Where's
yeah,
mine?
did too.
Where's mine? What about mine? He didn't tell me anything about mine.
Yours
I didn't
didn't.
see yours go up, so.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Yours didn't Doesn't seem to be doing that well, bud.
Because I just made it go live.
Oh, okay.
Looks like it published though. So,
Yeah, it looks like it published.
welcome to Creature Talk. Are you looking at the chat so we can tell what people?
No, I'm looking to see if you want to get your own laptop and do this. By all means, go for it.
That would have to.
If you want to get your own keyboard and do cameras, by all means.
We need to label this. We need to get sticky notes or those little.
On my own keyboard, thanks.
Yeah.
We need to get a.
We should probably get a wireless.
I like how everybody was scoffing at wireless keyboard. Oh, well, now it's coming in handy.
I have a wireless keyboard.
Yeah, exactly. Z and I are like the only two wireless. Although you don't use a wireless mouse, do you?
I do.
Oh, okay, I thought you
I
did.
use a wireless mouse.
We had a conversation about that.
wireless
in,
mouse,
Square Down
wireless
the Creature,
headset.
I remember.
The keyboard though is kind of inconvenience wireless. It doesn't go anywhere, so.
I think wireless keyboard is very convenient because when there's a sensor for the wireless mouse that takes up a USB slot, it's great when that thing also has a thing for the keyboard, so I don't have to use another slot.
Yeah. I had a Logitech keyboard and mouse that came with each other, and then eventually my keyboard broke, so I had to get a different keyboard, and so I have two slots being taken up. It sucks.
I only have one.
Sponsored by Mountain Dew, but not really. I wish.
On my other screen, and I can't really get over there.
What do you need? Oh yeah, tweet. I can tweet from here
Can you see my mouse?
or retweet you. Yeah, I can see your mouse.
Okay. I don't know where. I'm gonna have to take the preview off really quick.
No. Why am I
Oh, I guess I can't do that since I'm streaming.
I can tweet from here or retweet you.
I guess every time I reopen it up, the volume goes back up.
If you guys tweet it, I'll retweet it.
I'm trying to tweet it.
I have to do it from my phone. Well, Twitter.
Has this started or what?
Oh, I can't.
We're doing pre-show.
Okay.
It's pre-show until Max gets down here.
I wasn't listening. All of a sudden, I heard Jordan say, "Welcome to Creature Talk," and I was like, "Huh?"
I don't even know if I have my Twitter account.
I have to do it because I can't use that keyboard. Everything's just wrong.
Kidding me?
Oh man.
Everything you know is wrong.
Wow.
Black is white, tall is short, and something short is long. I think I did that wrong.
What?
Twitch. Your phone's going crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Who's calling you, huh?
Twitch.tv.
Wouldn't you like to know, Dad?
I would, son.
Look at that. That looks fancy.
The
We're tweeting it out because I can't use the
Church.
keyboard. and
Oh no.
We are like to know. Well, I just kind of took that conversation Seamus had with myself and tweeted it out.
Really?
I just typed in "like to know" when I was trying to say we are live now. So halfway through
Wouldn't
live,
you live to know?
halfway through live, I hit KE and then went from there.
There you go. I tweeted it.
I have to do a URL, good old fashioned style.
I know. You could. Yeah. You guys tweet it. I'll retweet it too. We'll spam that a lot of people.
Aw. Assholes.
.tv.
Brink.
I guess. Huh? Bonk.
I put Brink. The creatures.
Hey, we should talk to Twitch and have them add Creature Talk just for us.
Yeah, we
It's like,
should.
you are playing Creature Talk. Damn straight we are. They should also add late in parentheses after it, because it's good to assume that we're always late. Why are you doing the blinking thing?
Just blinking. Okay, there we go. I tweeted it. It actually worked too. Just so you guys know, there's actually the Twitch TV Android beta app that went live. And if you did not know about the app at all, you can...
Is it free?
I don't know. I'm not really sure.
I would imagine
Probably.
so.
Not really sure.
I would imagine.
Not very
Should be.
Seamus.
I would imagine.
Bye, Seamus.
That's going to be our main camera right there.
Yeah, that's the most flattering photo. Oh my god, to the neck. That's
Yeah,
the
I
most
hit you right
flattering
back.
angle, I think, for me. The side angles aren't that great, because then you can see how long my head actually is. Because I have a big head. Ladies. See, like that. I'm all neck, folks. It's an optical illusion with the beard. You just switch to the same camera.
Whoops. Oh,
It's the auto adjustment,
why is it auto adjusting? The other one's not doing that.
because we're moving around.
I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that. Oh.
It's less nice. It's less. It gets really weird if you turn off that, like the main.
Color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets really weird and not as good frame wise. I'm gonna search for that Twitch app with my new phone that actually used to be. Oh my God! Oh, we're dying. This used to be Max's phone, but then he gave it to me because he got a new one. And I'm now finally in the future, or at least somewhat caught up. And I'm not used to having all this stuff, so.
White balance.
Twitch TV? Twitch.tv? What is it called?
I don't know. I just saw it tweeted the other day. They released the beta.
None of these seem legit.
My rifle. What are you doing?
Why are you guys fighting over the rifle, huh? Children.
Stole it.
Children! Children! Yeah, none of these seem legit.
You didn't even
Well, I don't know if the beta is on like the store yet. I don't know where they have it. Ow!
What you doing there?
When's the creature app coming in?
What?
Your breath smells.
Like this thing until
Okay,
Dan
I'm just kidding. It doesn't smell.
Alright, I'm gonna get a drink. Let's do this, you guys.
Okay, let's do this.
You guys, topics at all?
Somebody said the audio's off. One
What's the
person
audio
said that.
doing?
You're on
One
webcam
said
right
one.
now, right?
One person said that.
The audio and the video are gonna be slightly off sync.
Yeah.
Huh? You guys are streaming the video audio?
Slightly off sync, especially if you're doing a webcam.
Are you guys streaming the audio off the webcams right now?
No. No, it's stream. All the audio is coming from these, but the video would be from the cameras.
Could we theoretically film with these while we're streaming off of them
Yeah.
to go back later and re-edit, or no?
Yeah, we can do that. It would only be the two other things.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
The webcams we can, but
Hi, everyone. Somebody said the audio. Yeah, people were saying the audio is fine. Shame is shames is Owen Coots. Nova is actually sleeping right now because he wasn't feeling too well last night.
Oh man, I'm nailing you.
He wasn't feeling well. He had a headache and a sore throat.
Best possible way.
As far as I know, he didn't even record yesterday, which he wanted to, but he didn't feel well enough. So he got to bed late.
CQB, stop it. Ouch. That would fly.
Dan is your name, not even Dan. My name is Dan. Hey Z, how are you doing? Z? Z's not there. All right.
Who's having a Nerf war right now? Balls. Hey! I'm professional. Oh, wow.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely farm.
Jeez. Oh, no.
Took the midnight train going anywhere.
Seamus stole my gun.
You didn't even like this one.
For those of you now joining, once we start doing calls and stuff, I'm going to do this for the cast outs because I don't have access to my regular program right now. So those are the cast outs.
Right next to the Mountain Dew can.
Through that camera.
Still getting questions about Nova, even though I explained it 5 seconds ago. This is the least flattering angle of me, Max.
My face looks all shiny.
Look how ridiculous this hair looks. It's like all poofy and
My hair
ridiculousness.
looks not as good right after I take a shower.
Okay, we about ready to start?
I'm about ready to start.
I'm about ready to fart. Ew, that was a terrible... I don't like being able to see myself when I talk.
Don't pay attention to it. Don't pay attention to it.
Okay, we have our special guest Rascal here.
Oh. Wow. Rascal was a fan-sent pet. By the way, we're going to send you the bill for the pet deposit for Rascal.
That's true.
Where should we put Rascal?
Rascal can't be...
Z.
Z walked away, as far as I know.
Okay.
He walked away from the show, Max. No, he
Walked out.
just walked off. Rascal is starting to come unscrewed or something?
It's mine.
From all the chucking.
Just seeing.
You don't touch that. This is Rascal.
See my surroundings.
Kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hello
Let's
there.
see here. We got camera number 1.
Welcome
Rascal.
to NPR.
National Public Radio.
Well, welcome to NPR.
Hello,
Bigger.
and
The
welcome.
thing in the browser, so it's bigger.
Yeah, why is it so zoomed out?
Bigger.
Yeah, why are you doing things all
I don't even know how to
wrong?
do it without a mouse.
It's auto adjust. We gotta kind of stray away from those.
Yeah. That's a.
These two are kind of the better ones.
Next time Jordan can get a laptop and run everything.
So
everything is to his,
We were talking about when we go to PAX, that we
How
should
great it's gonna be.
that I'd be able to edit on something. Is your laptop editable? He was talking about lending me his laptop potentially to edit stuff.
This thing's faster than my computer.
Just to edit stuff on
This
the
thing's
road,
re-
like wrap ups.
This is faster than my
That
desktop.
thing's a beast.
If you would want to lend it to me to edit for a
I'm
little
bringing it.
He has to upload.
bit, like I was talking about,
I'm gonna set it up on the scheduled upload. And
like
upload, like vlogs.
we would film a lot of stuff, and we would do like at
Day
the end of
one.
the day wrap ups.
Yeah.
And then after that, like we'll come back and edit all the main stuff. But
As long as you have like a mouse or something, because I don't have a mouse for this.
yeah.
Yeah, trackpad edits. Hey,
Hey,
that
look, I'm
sounds
bumping
fun.
into your arm there.
We're bumping arms.
You're
Okay.
bumping uglies.
Let's check the chat
Why
really
are we
quick
moving
and
your
see.
arms?
Oh wait, we gotta wait
You're
for
an ugly
Z.
bump.
Gotta wait for Z to start.
Gotta wait for Z.
How you guys doing the intro and stuff?
Dun 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 dun.
dun,
I can just go around back.
Yeah, I
and
can just
play.
run around there and play it.
It's so intimate. I'm not used to this. I can see your faces.
Hi, Dan.
You almost knocked the Pepsi can out of my hand.
Is your hand wet?
Yeah, a little bit. I peed on it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Are you
smell
marking
like,
me as
Yeah,
yours?
there's a lot of baseball players that do that.
Yeah.
You smell like
Pee on
ammonia.
their hands?
Yeah.
Really?
They pee on their hands because it softens them for catching the ball.
Is that serious?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not even
Why
joking.
can't they just-
So is that a regular practice by the Cardinals?
No.
Yeah, yeah, I
I don't
think
know
it
of
is.
anyone
That's
on
how
the
he knows
Cardinals that does it. I knew some guys in the Cubs that did though.
Yeah, and they haven't won in 100 years. So
Well, that might be. I've heard it. It's a pretty
Cubs
common
won like
practice,
2006,
though.
didn't they?
that was Sox.
Oh yeah.
Sox
If
for
you
05, I
want
think.
soft hands, you got to pee on them.
Last
Yeah.
time the Cubs won was like 1908 or something like that. That was
So
the last.
Are
time
they like
won.
the Met?
All
the
you
Mets?
girls out there.
They're worse than the Mets.
All you girls out there that want soft hands.
Soft, supple hands.
Pee on your hands.
Hold
Hey, you used
Pee
supple
on.
right.
Yeah, that was like the first time in forever you used the word supple correctly.
Oh, that's.
It's the same exact one. So we got one. This is 1, 2.
Oh, crooked
3.
cam. Why'd it get crooked?
It's, you know, that's how we do it. A little crooked.
1 second. Where's
Those are like fine,
Seriously,
and that
back
one's
to
like
this
super
one.
dark.
That one was the super light one until you guys sat down. So that's the thing about that stupid auto adjust on those things.
I actually tried messing with that, and then I got frustrated.
Oh, come on, really?
Come on! Meow, 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 meow. Help us improve this video on
No.
YouTube.
That's, I guess that's,
just press?
what did you do?
I just
You
pressed
broke everything.
I just pressed something. Oh, whoa.
I'm really dissatisfied.
Oh, we're tripping out.
I don't know, this USB thing underneath it.
We got any sort of Coots cam here? Nope.
It still looks terrible.
Hey, go back. Go back to the one I'm trying to mess with here.
That looks better. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
He's
It's
touching
good.
it. He's gonna touch it. He's
Are
gonna
you
screw
using
it up.
that USB the fan sent?
Yeah, just kind of jammed it under the rubber part.
A fan had sent us a video on a USB, and we've
Yeah.
been using it as like the public USB thing
Yeah.
ever since. And now it's being used to prop up the camera. This
It's a
thing
town
is
bicycle.
infinitely
Now it's
useful.
dark again.
So if they're watching, you know,
Yeah,
we're using that.
we were talking about sending her back a
Yeah.
USB.
Some of these bulbs burnt out.
Huh? These bulbs? Oh, these have always been like that.
Yeah, there's been a few of them. That one, I guess, is out too. That may have been
You
one
know,
that someone
only if we
put-
had studio lighting.
If only.
Yeah, if only.
Oh,
Once we get the full setup,
I don't know if
I
we
don't
wanna-
care how bright it is. You guys are gonna withstand it because it'll look better on camera.
the only problem with that is power.
Well, not
Like
all of them.
extension
Like
cords.
we didn't blow things out if we just had one set up.
I think
or-
it blew
or
it
just
out when
one
we had
each.
4 computers starting up one game at
People are
once.
saying back off the mic a bit for you.
For who, Dan?
Yeah.
I didn't know how loud it was.
Yeah.
No one told me.
Yeah.
I can't even
Okay.
see
You
the
don't have
chat.
to like, talk super loud. Like even just talking like this far away should sound
No, I'm fine.
fantastic. I'm good right here.
I was not told how long it
Welcome
is.
to NPR.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm really
Max,
uncomfortable right now. I'm
would
very
you
nervous.
like to,
Blah blah blah.
I'm not used
I
to
was
doing
share a
things.
story?
I'm not used to doing things with an audience.
There's an audience?
Yeah. They're judging us with their judging eyes right now.
What a bunch of asses.
Like your nose is like on the mic like this.
I have it on the mic.
We're just waiting for Z right now.
I did something you couldn't, Shane.
Dan, stop yelling for God's sake.
Is that
I
problem?
didn't know. Nobody
Stop
told me
yelling,
that it was.
Dan.
I was supposed to be far away.
I
from
just
it.
wish you stopped yelling all the time.
Why? That's loud. And uncalled.
You did the cast
Where
out
did
thing.
Z go?
Yeah, really. Is that like super loud when I put it? Z was saying it was quiet before. That's why I thought it.
Let's stall for time. Hey guys, my new phone. Fantastic. All right.
Hey guys, my new phone. It's his old phone.
Okay,
Fantastic.
so not Z, Dan got a smartphone for the first time ever. And
Was given.
Yeah, well, they did some switcheroo stuff. I don't know what exactly went on.
That's probably a good policy, Renee. Anyone who keeps asking about James, we've already said he's not here right now. He's asleep. Nothing we can do about that. If he shows up, great. If not, whatever.
It wasn't
He doesn't
feeling
feel well.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, well,
No, that's what it
forgot about
was.
that
He
from
was. He
yesterday.
had
I
a
didn't know
headache
that.
and was cold. Had a cold.
Oh, I didn't know
I explained
that.
it before.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
when
here
you
for
were
that.
upstairs.
Well, he's not here because apparently he's not feeling well. I didn't know that. Yeah, so stop asking about it. If you do, you get timed out.
No, you get perma-banned.
Well, people are gonna ask. I don't know why they should get.
No,
what
it's
if they
they
just came and
keep
don't
asking
know?
about it.
Well, what if it's new people?
No,
coming in
I'm
and they
saying
don't
that's
know?
what I'm saying.
No, they
I should
asked like
specify
20
if it's
So they're
repeated.
they're looking to see if it's the same person multiple times.
Yeah,
asking.
exactly right. I should specify that.
How long
That's
is
a
the
good
slow mode? Like a minute?
Something like that.
So they're gonna remember every single name that says it and
Yep.
then check to see if they do it.
I'm gonna
again.
write it down.
No, it's just. Why are you criticizing this? Jesus Christ!
Why aren't you down?
Because people are gonna ask if they're gonna ask, and people have been asked about the
If
slide
you see
too.
the same name multiple times asking if where James is, ban him. Simple as that.
If it's prevalent.
Yeah.
That'd be the word for it.
If
Prevalent.
it's supple.
Somebody said there's a
As you might
buzzing
say.
noise.
If it's necessary.
Buzzing noise would probably be the noise.
Oh,
What noise?
Forgot my voice makes a buzzing noise.
The noise from... We still have to wait for Z. Where did he even go?
I don't know. I haven't.
Call him on his
Are you
phone.
sure Skype is still open? Probably.
I'm gonna laugh if Skype is not open this
Skype's-
entire time. And
Either that or he's
like,
been talking
what?
this entire time and we can't hear him.
Okay.
That thought did cross my mind.
No, it's still there. He's there.
Is he talking?
Are you talking, Z? Type in the chat if you're talking. He's
Why
not
does-
typing.
Why is this mic muted?
Someone asked where you were at.
That's the fifth.
The fall catch up.
Where are you at? Are you down?
Where am I
Why
at?
aren't you down?
I am
Why aren't
down.
you down?
You're not down.
Okay, we need a topic of discussion for this pre-show while we're waiting for Z.
Where's Z?
Hey, chat, throw topics for us to talk about right now.
We don't even have topics to begin with, so great.
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
That's never stopped us in the past. How are we adding people to on Sky Z?
I'm
be
gonna
the
have
one?
to hop over there, or we do it on here. Like James will have to join the call and mute himself.
I guess.
Either that, or I can jump over there and do it.
With a trackpad? It's gonna take like 10 minutes.
Well,
to-
then let me
It's
jump.
better
over.
than him jumping back and forth every time we do a new call.
No,
Eh.
I'm not the one jumping back. That's
Uh,
not my jump, not my
This is
problem.
something that should have been set up.
Yeah, should have.
Well, I was thinking just do it
Says
on
the people
here.
that woke up the latest. I mean, you know,
Huh?
you guys are saying like this should be set up before, but
He'd been saying it for days.
I know, but I'm still saying like
What time?
I
did you
went to
wake
sleep
up?
Doing
knowing
our
that
best.
he would
It's
wake
at
me up once he
3
got here. He didn't wake me up once he got here. He got here at 11, woke me up at 1:30.
okay, but also I'm just saying that this should have been set up and then actually doing something about it different.
If we,
So I
because they're
should
gonna
have
have to
set
add
up by
my
myself
name.
a couple days ago.
I have to add my name, so I'm just gonna have to jump back. It's not that big of a deal. We'll figure it out.
We should set up like a creature talk one.
Either that, or I just move
All I have
the
to do
mic
is-
over there and just.
Sorry, breaking my.
I don't even know if I have a
relocate.
mic.
This
Oh, your
has
web-
a,
you have
it has a
webcam.
webcam.
Yeah,
in
but
it.
sometimes it's
integrated.
disabled.
Okay.
Audio settings. Nope, it is there. Whoop. There, muted. Save.
I like your Skyping skills.
Join call.
Mute it.
Ew,
Why don't you just mute?
that was terrible.
I was waiting for
Put
that
a-
to get really
I
worse.
panicked.
He says with the calmest voice ever, "I panicked."
I panicked.
This is my panic voice. This is what it sounds like.
So is anyone throwing out an interesting topic in the chat?
I can't see the chat.
You
Can't see
speakers.
the chat right now.
Hope this works. Why don't I just mute like everything? Where's my sound at?
Just mute it.
Volume control.
Is there like a button
Trackpad
to mute?
sucks. I don't know. All right, get your own fucking laptop.
I don't have any.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Over here. You're not seeing anything.
Yay!
Okay, what do we have for chat options here?
People said Mountain Dew. Spoon is a girl. Borderlands 2.
Thoughts of fighting games. Should ask
Thoughts
Sly,
of fighting.
because
You should ask
Sly was the one who said that he was buying a fighting game for the story, and that was probably the stupidest thing I'd ever heard in my life. So
Doesn't it take like it can take like half hour to an hour to beat a campaign?
I
for a
guess
fighting game?
he said he was getting the new Street Fighter X Tekken game or whatever it's called because of the story.
enjoyed the
Because
story.
Mortal Kombat had a good story. But he won't play Mass Effect. But he'll play a fighting game because of the story.
Yeah,
like
but
I don't
I mean-
understand him.
I mean, when I want a good story, I go to a fighting game. That's for sure.
yeah, I really want to know the backstory of Ryu. That's what I want to know.
I don't like fighting games.
Neither do I. I don't play them. I don't like
And then just to think about like what I didn't even know they had stories part of. I mean, I know they had the characters and stuff, but the fact that they'd add a story around that, do they do that because the publisher tells them, or
They
because
do
they
it because
actually think they can write?
people like Sly will be like, "Oh, there's a story. I'll play it."
Stories
Cool.
are usually just a loosely stringed together gameplay in those games.
Yeah, loosely,
Very
string, very loosely stringed together. You know,
It's like Twisted Metal. Same thing.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of true.
Those never have really had. They've had good characters, but not like a good story.
Just
the
kind of
story,
like a little backstory.
yeah, it's an interesting story, but it's,
It's
the same
just
story for
something
every single
to
game.
set the location.
It's like a
and then-
tournament where you win your ultimate desire.
Oh, hey, we ended up
Desire.
here in this
What
place.
desire?
They're gonna make a movie, supposedly.
Of
They're
what?
doing,
What?
Twisted Metal.
Oh, okay. I was
really.
like,
Oh no.
They were talking about that more recently.
What was the last like good video game movie?
Hitman.
Hitman.
When did that come out?
That's the only one that comes to mind.
2007.
really for me
What was the best one before that?
None.
Yeah, it was like
There-
one.
Oh.
Mario.
that- Mario Brothers.
Yeah, that was great.
John
my God.
Leguizamo as
As
Luigi.
Luigi.
Woo!
Was that
Yeah.
the Pest?
Dennis Hopper
Yeah.
as.
Wasn't that the Pest? Wasn't that the guy who played the Pest?
in
Think.
what?
Luigi in the Super Mario Bros. Movie that came out in like '93 or whatever.
The Pest?
Yeah.
Talking about John
What's the
Leguizamo.
Pest?
Oh, it was a movie. It was like a really annoying movie.
Oh, maybe.
because yeah, I get it. The Pest. Is that why they did that?
What?
I don't. Yeah, that's why. I'm pretty sure it was called the Pest.
Go?
I don't know where Z went. Yeah,
Like,
he
started off with him in
like
a
I
that.
don't have his
shower.
number. I don't think I have his number. Oh, hello.
Maybe he
I
fell.
achievement unlocked.
He fell in the shower.
Z fell in the
Somebody
shower.
save Z.
Or he's stuck on the toilet.
No,
He's
I
stuck on the toilet. Yeah.
don't, I don't have Z.
Well, I mean,
I don't think I
I'll
have
text
Z
him
either.
quick.
Show that camera some love.
He's
Huh?
been switching.
Aren't I on that camera?
No, you're in that one.
Oh, there we go.
Quit side
We already
street.
got that one too.
What?
When I said we got that one too, why not use it?
We've been using all of them.
We've been using
I gotta get used to this, okay?
It's been that one.
This is new. I just gotta text Z really quick and
It's all just.
do we get another topic besides this fighting game one?
That was a good topic,
Um,
though. Talk about the story and how intricate it is, and
I'm
the
gonna put topics in my phone.
Twist and turns.
How about
Yeah.
why video games movies suck?
why video game movies suck?
Yeah. Because
most-
they're based on video games.
No, well, I don't know if it's
I think it's
they're based on
because
video
you
games.
play through it and you base all this stuff off of, you know, like the characters in the game. It's not like a book where it has like a lot of leeway for designing the voices and like the characters because it describes them. It doesn't actually.
It's a combination. It's a
So you're
combination
saying you're
of-
taking out the interactivity, and that's not
Exactly. It's,
It's-
a combination.
it's
You've already
that-
experienced it in the game, so there's it has to live up to your expectations
Because
of the
it's
game.
more of just than a reading experience like in a book. It's the visual
Interactive.
experience and
It's
interactive. And then you try and put that in a movie, and the characters aren't right, the voices aren't right,
Yeah.
everything's just wrong.
And then there's the flip side where big companies, movie, whatever, publishers or whatever, want just money. They're like, hey, look at this thing. It's got a lot of people interested into it. Like, I'm hoping they're not going to fuck up the Mass Effect movie.
Yeah, the only thing I'd see about the Mass Effect thing is they can't use Shepard. And if they do,
If
it's
they use
gonna-
Shepard, yeah.
it's
Why?
gonna-
Why wouldn't they?
That is,
Because-
but didn't they say it was supposed to be centered around Shepard?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, because unless they use Mark Vanderloo, you know, the body actor and the guy that looks like Shepard, and then they
Isn't he,
dub
like,
over Mark Mear's
European?
voice.
They're both called Mark.
Yeah,
Isn't he European?
yeah.
Mark.
Yeah, the guy who
He's-
does-
I think he's Dutch.
I
or something
think-
like that. Which means, but the thing is, it brings in that whole visual thing. It's got to look like him, and it's got to sound like him.
I don't think
But
that.
then-
I don't agree with that.
There's so many like different
Counterpoint after he's
things.
done.
Well, yeah. I think fans have two, like, they has to be exactly like the freaking game. The thing I loved about Hitman was they took all the good elements. That's why it worked, because they didn't try to exactly emulate the game in the sense that they just took it. They did simplify it a lot because he wasn't really doing too many hits. It was more like one of those used regular plots in movies where it was like, he's been betrayed by his agency and he's going rogue kind
Yeah.
of thing. But it was still a well-made movie. But I remember Max Payne sucked.
Yeah, that sucked. That was terrible. What was
That
the
was
movie?
with Wahlberg, right?
Mark Wahlberg, and he was the perfect person to play him though, because I mean I always thought he reminded me of Mark Wahlberg.
What was the movie that it was either IDOS or Ubisoft had announced, and they said that they were retaining like creative control.
They
over it.
they started a studio, and they said they were going to produce Assassin's Creed and Splinter Cell.
Yeah, they said that they wanted to hold like creative control over it, so they could direct where it was going. So I remember reading about that.
They did some Assassin's Creed stuff.
Lineage,
and
but that was before they started the studio. That was a
actually-
test.
Oh, okay. So what they did there was they actually built the characters in the game off of the video, so that they would look the same. I thought that tied in really well, and I like that idea because that way it's like you see people in the game, and you're like, oh, he was in the the prequel little shorts there.
Lineage.
Hey, buddy.
What's up? How's it going?
I like how we haven't even started, and we're having serious
I know.
conversation.
Yeah, we
This
are.
is like discussion we normally
Hi.
have. during-
There's
Oh,
Z.
Z's
We were just
back.
waiting
Wow.
for
I
you.
texted you.
We'll continue our topic after we start.
Okay.
Let's get
We got to get Z's input
We'll
on.
be right back.
intro music going.
Hey, right at 3:00. There we go.
Wow.
Back, and I thought you guys had started.
No, we were just talking about topics like video game movies.
So we are
while
2
were
hours
waiting.
late.
We are 2 hours late.
Yeah, that's why I
I have
decided to
videos
leave
going
mix-
up
Oh,
at
no.
5.
Yeah, I'm going
It's
up
on
at
the other
4.
screen again.
What are you doing?
Why are you down? You are not down.
Why are you down? You are not down. Why are you here? You are not down. Still want to see that video.
Is it still there?
I haven't.
I'm sad that I've not seen it yet.
Pretend like I'm doing stuff here, audio engineer stuff. Just hold on, let me get you a little bit there, Dan. You should be good.
The setup looks
Sounds like
pretty cool.
But
Like
Watching it
that,
on the stream.
that.
how dark that is. That's fine. The webcam one's like
Oh.
and there goes that.
Where is it?
Cast nuts. Fustro cast
Put it
out.
to the right, down.
Down one. There you go.
You're playing it right now.
I like how it's on my camera during the intro.
In a world where cats rule the planet, a band of elite MLG gamers and a guy who says what the brown a lot must band together to do a live talk show. This is Creature Talk.
Hey guys, what's up? We're live now. Even
We were live
We've been
before,
talking.
but yeah.
Official show has started.
Officially of officialness.
Hopefully you
I love how the
guys-
intro of that was just Dan like drinking a soda,
I was mouthing to this as Creature Talk again.
like checking your phone. Very professional intro.
Fantastic.
Hey, who cares? He can do what he wants.
This is the first Creature Talk where we have a round table with mics and cameras. Switch
Round table
around.
pizza?
Switch around right now. Show them what we can do. Right, go that one. Or now go that one.
Shishisha.
Now back to that one.
Shishisha.
Oh my god, that's so
So
cool.
much shishishaing.
Just trying to get the full layout of what we got here. There's Max and Seamus. These two middle ones, they're actually
comfortable with
webcams,
this?
like this one right now, and then the one I was showing those two on that they're hugging.
So that's why they're poopier.
So that's why they look kind of poopier. But then we
Don't
got the
rub.
better quality
Rubbing
ones
gives
right
people
here
That's what I'm
and right
contracted
here.
to do.
So yeah,
If I don't rub,
We've
I
got-
don't get paid.
would you guys shut up? I'm trying to
They hit me
talk.
every time I rub you.
Camera
What?
angles are changing so much.
I was
Yes.
just trying to explain stuff, see. So shut up.
Camera
Just-
angles change. There you go.
Keep in mind that this setup will be considerably more refined.
It's going to
Hopefully
be
next week.
tweaked and modified. We actually just figured out a way that we can have Skype playing and hear Z and whoever else is on the call at the time, like Sly, without having to deal with echo. Because last week,
You know,
was
you can just
terrible.
bring down the fridge.
What?
Could do
Yeah,
that.
we could.
Not
That
hard.
would be easy.
That would be.
Why take the picture off the fridge when we can bring the fridge down?
I think next week you're going to see.
There's going to be a
Seamus's
microphone
arms.
with like Z taped to it.
We're gonna what's gonna happen is we're gonna toss the fridge down, and then Seamus is gonna have to catch it.
Yeah, that'll go
Which
great.
it will end up Seamus being underneath the fridge. We'll have to bring 2 mics over there, and then we'll be good.
We'll record it. It's fine. I mean, you might get seriously maimed.
Or die. Probably die.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
you know,
How much does a fridge weigh?
That YouTube money, you know? You got to get it.
It doesn't
If that
revive
means-
people
if
from
that-
the
if that
dead.
means one of us got to go down.
I'm gonna haunt this house, and I'm gonna make sure all of this
Shit out of
doesn't
you.
work. I'm gonna be throwing ectoplasm everywhere.
So
They're
that always
just a
sounded like a
wire.
nasty word to me, like ectoplasm.
I'm gonna goo your equipment up
I'm gonna
as a
shoot
ghost.
Hot ectoplasm everywhere.
It's gonna be steaming.
Steaming.
It's not
Steaming
much. It's
ectoplasm.
not much worse than ejaculation.
Yeah.
About the same. It's just
Okay, let's get
ghost
off
jizz.
this topic. Welcome to Creature Talk for 3/24/2012.
No, you're not welcome.
Is this the last one of the month?
Yeah,
Sure.
Yes. Yes.
I think
Maybe
Wait,
no 31st.
No.
No, there's another Saturday.
I might be gone for that one.
They said I'm loud.
31st.
You're loud.
Family
Yep.
stuff.
Which one is he?
Family stuff.
He is-
Well, just look at the thing and see if he's peeking when he's talking. Talk.
Hello. Hello.
You're-
Hello.
No,
You
that's
were tripping
it's
it at
hard.
third.
It's kind of
That's not
weird
so
because
good.
it's
Should be okay.
loud and peaky on the thing.
What about the jerks?
Just kind of stay back a little bit. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have one more Creature Talk, but we were planning on possibly having a 24-hour live stream spectacular at the end of every single month.
What are you doing?
Balls.
So every month
Dang
we
it.
would have
I don't know
a
how you think
24-hour. What are you two doing?
Sorry,
You
continue.
move something.
So we'd have the 24-hour live stream that would include the Creature Talk within it. So
Yeah, so last Saturday of every
Is
month.
that what we're doing this Saturday, or is that?
I think that's what we're planning.
Because what's the Saturday after that? We might be in PAX.
PAX the next one.
That was a topic I was going to say we should talk about too.
So
Yeah,
it
Creature
might
Talk
be
from
just
Boston.
me and Z sitting here for Creature Talk on Saturday.
Wait,
Yeah, we don't have Skype. Although we would be at PAX. I guess.
Unless you just sit around
Yeah, we'd be
there.
at PAX.
that'll be a day where we get guests.
I'll be on our phone.
That
I'll
yeah,
just
that's
be on
pretty
my
much
phone
just
on
going to be
Skype.
like a guest day, or just me and Z playing games kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yay.
So gaming stream, but we'll figure it out. We'll probably have just an informal Creature Talk, but it will be fun because these guys aren't here and I can't stand them.
I don't like looking at your face, especially right now.
I just understood what you said.
I liked it better when I couldn't see your face when I talked to you.
I see his other face now. His two faces.
My two faces.
I now see both
Oh,
sides.
you mean this
Yeah,
face. Hold on.
it took
Let me
you a
get
second.
in.
What are you doing?
Oh, no.
What are you doing? What is that?
What is that? What are you doing?
He's looking at. He's going to show you the picture of me. He took.
Well, while he's doing that,
Well, you're on that camera.
while he's doing that, the reason why James isn't here is because he's not feeling well. He's still asleep, actually, and Sly couldn't be here for whatever reason.
Band
He had given
reasons, I
us
think.
band reasons. Yeah, he's doing band stuff.
He's been pretty busy. With
He's
his band
recording a
stuff.
new album. No, he isn't. Don't.
Spoilers.
That's the face right there.
That's what happened when I call Max. That
You
is what he
s-
sees.
Look like you gained about 50 pounds.
He started making that face when I was taking his picture from my phone, and I was like, no.
No,
And he's like,
no,
don't you
no.
want to laugh when I call you? I'm like, no, not like that.
Anytime you call, won't be a laugh.
Okay,
You
so
get yelled at by something.
another thing I want to address here is the Creature Talk on iTunes stuff. I have not had a chance to get to that because of the
You're
past
lazy.
craziness. I will do it on Monday. I promise that I will get
Yeah.
all 4 of them up.
You'll do it on a Monday.
Will you?
I will.
Are they all going at the same day?
I will. If you talk
Yep,
close to
all
the mic.
4 of them.
If you talk close
That's
to
a
the
lot of
mic,
creature
I believe
talk
you
in
then.
one day.
Yeah, that's like.
It's going to be a Creature Talk marathon. 4 Creature
Creature
Talks.
Talk
Because I think I
extravaganza.
missed the 3rd, the 8th, the 17th, and the 24th.
You pointing at me?
What?
that video. I was just
Oh.
looking over at him. He's all like, "Nah."
I'm pointing at Coots with my tongue.
Ew.
Okay.
I guess
so
we
yeah.
can talk about PAX.
PAX. PAX is coming up, and it is April 5th.
No, April
6th
6th through
through
the
the
8th. We'll be there the 5th.
They're going to be there the
So you
5th.
might see us walking around the 5th. If you guys are going, like I said, I mean, if you see us there walking around, say hi.
We'll probably cut together a video of fans.
Yeah, if
We'll
you-
just have like a dedicated
say,
fan
say hi.
video.
Don't be
like-
too creepy. I mean, you can.
Who's all going?
It will be myself, you, Daniel, and Seamus, and Sly Fox, and also James.
So everybody but Coots.
Yeah.
And Z
Z and
and
Spoon.
Spoon.
Wow.
So most of us.
I'm talking about
No
house.
commas.
Everyone in the
most of us
house
will be
oh,
going.
man. Most of us.
5.
Yep.
5 of us.
So that'll be like our first experiment of going to kind of covering an event. These guys will be there on behalf of the hub, and we'll be covering different things happening there.
Yeah.
and see. Even though we don't have press
Feature
passes,
coverage.
we're gonna see if we can get interviews.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a
might
funny.
be able to get one or
Can you
two.
interview? Are you press?
Just
No.
be the
Like I said,
just
we
be
just
the
tell them-
creatures.
We just
We're
tell
the
them,
creatures,
you know,
man.
how many people potentially could watch it. If they're interested, great. If not, then we move on to the next
I want
person.
interviews from.
Eventually,
Ubisoft.
we'll get press stuff.
We'll interview the
We'll get
balloon
media
guy.
stuff eventually.
The hot
Interview
dog
some
guy
random
outside
people
of the
there.
convention.
I'll
What-
interview
what-
a hot dog guy
what-
outside of PAX.
What'd you say, Z?
Just interview random people there
Yeah.
that don't know anything about it.
Yeah,
we can also
Any fan that wants
janitorial
some
and
cosplay
management.
too. Like a bunch of people
Cosplay.
dressed up as video game characters. Why not?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
You can interview them
I'll take my
as the
Batman
character.
mask.
Make sure they're in the role.
Yeah.
People
If
were a
they're
bunch
on
of
the
jerks
role.
at the game.
You gotta interview the stuff that doesn't get
What?
attention
Yeah,
from
that
the other
game's
people.
When we went to GameStop, all the jerks.
That's actually
Oh, yeah.
going
Being
up
jerks.
tomorrow. I'll put that up tomorrow.
Yeah, but that was like that was
It was still a bunch of jerks being jerks.
whatever.
We're gonna interview all the popular
There are some
people,
nice
Z,
people.
not just the unpopular ones that are gonna be in everybody's videos.
Yep.
I'm
Going
gonna.
the indie
I should
route.
dress up as Bat Dan's. I should take my
should.
Bat Dan's mask, get some eye makeup, and then just wear my Batman shirt that day. If you guys see me, hug me.
Hugs?
Hug me.
You wanna
I want to
get
get sick.
You want to get
So you're gonna
sick?
get.
I want to
everyone
catch
sick?
people's germs, so
Wow.
I strengthen my immune system.
Huh.
So you're gonna get
You-
the whole house sick.
You
then.
self conscious about your
Don't
immune
you
system?
do that?
I sat next to James yesterday.
Don't
and
you
he
do
was
that
sick.
before winter comes? Not before summer.
I don't care.
You're gonna lose it all the time by it comes a winter, and then you're gonna get sick.
Baseball players pee on their hands.
Yeah, that was a
So
fun fact
baseball
that we
players
learned.
and other, I think probably wide receivers and
Most-
football.
most-
Do
the
they
players
still
on
do
this
that, though?
team.
It seems like now they have gloves that would be like. Have you ever worn gloves
It's
that are worn by
usually-
receivers?
Yeah. I've
They're like
worn
sticky as
It's
shit.
usually dependent
You really
on.
need to pee.
Like if you see a baseball player that doesn't wear batting gloves anymore, there's probably a good chance
They pee on their
that
hands.
they pee on their hands because these newer
Pee
gloves
on their
are.
hands.
I mean, it's just something I've heard of it before, and it's pretty I don't know what
Sounds
it's from.
disgusting.
But whatever it is, it softens up your hands, and
That's great.
I don't even get.
We were
do
talking
you-
that
Do you
before
pee
the
on your
show.
hands and then let them dry, or do you? Pee
I
on
just
them
like
and
Gotta let it
wash 'em?
exfoliate.
No. You step up to the plate while you got pee still dripping from your hands.
His
Sorry.
dick's hanging out at
That's
the
the
plate
pro
and
way to do
swinging.
it.
He doesn't even use a bat; just uses his dick.
Well, I'm just curious.
Just
Swing!
I'm
And
curious
here's
on how
another
it
homer.
works, because if you do that, would
Oh, he took a
washing-
ball.
Would washing it?
ball two. Oh!
Oh, he
can't-
got beamed and a ball. What the deal? What the deal?
Can I continue?
Yes.
Go
He'd be
ahead.
really
What I was
aerodynamic.
saying was
Continue about the pee hands.
Well, it's just something curious because if you wash your hands immediately after, would you still get the benefits of it? The so-called benefits that you get of it softening your hands, or would you have to let it sit for a while? Then what can you do for the next hour while you got?
You're saying that they
hands?
pee on their hands to soften their hands.
Yeah.
You have
What's
to
wrong-
let it
What I
soak
want to know
in.
is it that much better than lotion? Or do they just feel gay and they're like, this is more manly, I'm just going to pee on my hands?
No, I don't know if it works. It's more of like
Sounds like an old wives' tale.
I don't know enough about this. I
don't
going
either.
off
I'm
what
just
you-
no,
what
I'm
you're
just trying to
telling
think
me.
about it. It's not like it makes your hands so they're like more shock. Like it's more of a deeper tissue kind of benefit than a surface skin thing.
Deeper tissue is what he said.
That's
This
what
makes
I
no
have.
sense
I don't know. 'Cause,
at
well,
all.
why would it matter to pee on your hands if you're batting then then using lotion?
How about we do an experiment where we pee on our hands for a month and see if our hands are
No
softer?
thanks.
I'll do it.
All right. Well, then Seamus is in.
Keeping up with this?
I'll be the
Yeah!
Okay.
Let me do stuff!
I'll be the control. You
Jeez.
can be the.
It's a good
You
point.
can
How
be
much how do you know so much about this?
I played baseball. I didn't do this.
It's because his idol team.
I used to pee on my hands.
I used to pee on
It
my
was
hands.
Little League, but I took it seriously. Plus, I was a kid anyway, so I got away with it.
It was
Yeah, I
T-ball,
did.
but I still peed on my hands.
The one person I'd want to ask about this, and I know for a fact that did it because I think he said it in interviews or whatever, is Moises Alou. He's
Is that
I think
the
he's-
Cubs guy?
Yeah. That's why I said someone on the Cubs did it.
Oh, yeah.
Because you always saw him up there. We were batting gloves,
He's a man.
and
him.
so I don't know. We went way too far into this than we probably should have.
Well, that
Dan's
was the
gonna
first
be the
topic.
control.
That was our first topic.
Dan's gonna be the control. He's not gonna pee on his hands. I'm gonna pee on my hands.
Would Seamus' uploading be affected by peeing on his hands? We're going to do a scientific experiment. I'm going to get the triboard. You know, the
We're gonna film all this.
Yeah.
and we're going to write up.
I can get my mouse. I can get my mouse for calling.
We can film it and then just do a blur.
Yeah. What do you do from here?
Just a
I don't
blur.
know, I can just. Don't you just add and
Are you
drag?
guys talking about peeing
Yeah.
on your hands right now? What do you-
No,
I can do it from here.
They're
That's
gonna
all
have
I
to
heard.
add.
I
your
can pee on my
James,
hands.
they're gonna have to add
We'll
your
do a video.
Skype.
We'll do a video.
Unless
That
you-
actually works.
okay.
Preacher
I'm,
video.
I'm not peeing on my
I
hands.
Pee on your hands.
Maybe we
All
should
right.
look it up first.
I could
You'll
just imagine me in the
probably-
bathroom later, like I have to pee, and I'm like,
I wonder if this works.
You start peeing on your hand, like.
kind of curious.
God.
Oh.
God. All
Someone
right, next
says-
topic.
Someone says Tribes Ascend. Have you guys tried that at all?
No.
I played it a little bit on your
You saw it.
computer.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
It's unreal.
It is unreal.
It is Unreal, or is it?
It is
runs on
Unreal.
Unreal,
It's-
yeah.
It runs on Unreal.
Wow, what a funny guy.
Good
It
joke.
was- It's one of those games.
It's like, I'm about to start talking. I'm going to cut to a different angle where you can't see me.
There we go.
And this is the guy who
so
wants to
it
run the
feels,
laptop.
It feels like a game that was like
see.
Battlefield.
I want to run some of the camera.
Oh, you want to run the cameras? Here's the keyboard.
I don't feel like you're in the zone.
You're not,
Not in the
getting
zone.
proper coverage here, Coop.
Okay, so anyway, it felt like one of those games like Frontlines Fuel of War or Battlefield.
Light.
Huh?
I don't know. I'm just Battlefield 1942 3.
No, just one of the.
2, 3, 4.
It felt like a Battlefield with a lot less people. So it's
Battlefield
just big,
1943.
massive maps.
Battlefield
that
1943.
It's hard to see people, and you move way too fast. It's pretty much like running around in a modded Halo 3 game. Like when you go into a zombies match on Halo 3, and they'd have like the speed and the gravity cranked up. It just
No,
felt
that sounds like
that.
Halo 2.
Oh, yeah. Well, you could do it in Halo 3 too.
Yeah.
Halo 2 modded
3
games.
too?
Halo 2
Halo
3.
3 2
Halo
2
2, 3.
3.
Halo
3 4
If
3.
you did it on
Fourth
2
part.
3 3 4,
Monitor if this is
9
5.
5 equals pi.
I don't know, on a scale of 1 to 10,
Which one of us is right?
which one of us is right?
What camera is that? Okay, I was right.
It's like I'm just trying to
I'm just trying to find my way.
way.
hustling. I
don't know. Good.
You guys are talking about that. I haven't played
Well,
it.
Tribes
If
Ascend,
you're,
it's
if
fun.
you're
I
still
mean,
talking about that,
I guess there was a first game before that. I don't know.
Tribes something.
Fans of it are saying it's really good.
Tribes
but
Descend?
Tribes descend.
what was
What
it?
if they descended
Tin.
instead
I
of
think it was
ascended?
Tribes.
10.
I don't know, but they said that was pretty true to that. I mean, I like the skiing thing. We'll float around and stuff.
Yeah.
It's actually surprised. I thought it was gonna be harder to like get into since there was
later.
Oh my god!
Oh fuck! Whoa!
Hi.
That's probably
I did that
really
intentional.
loud.
Probably.
Nah, they can
What
live.
was I saying? Tribes Ascend. Blah,
People were saying something like
No,
that.
I was surprised that it was actually easy to jump into it like how it is because you don't
Oh,
really need.
no.
Like I thought maybe it'd be one of those games where people who played the first game just dominate, you know. So, but it wasn't like that. You can kind of jump in and just fly around.
It's just a lot of leading and like, oh hey, he's going to be here in 2 seconds
Yeah.
because he's shooting across the map and going 50.
It takes a little bit of time getting like leading somebody like you said. And the one gun that's pretty good if you're with, I think it's soldier class or whatever. I haven't tried any of the other classes that much, but it's that kind of shot or grenade launcher one. That one's pretty cool. If you
Yeah, yeah.
If you,
Bowling
lead-
tube?
If you get good,
It's
at,
like-
that's pretty much bowling tube.
It's like it's kind of like an arena game, kind of like if you're playing Unreal Tournament, just on a lot bigger map is what it felt like because it's
Maps are
fast paced
huge.
and
Absolutely big.
it needs more. It needs a lot more people in there for it to level out. But
You know what I was surprised by was the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Because I had never played anything Mass
That was
Effect
the wrong
3,
camera.
anything Mass Effect 3 until the game stream we did the other day, and I was kind of waiting. I didn't want to play it, but from going from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3 is considerably better.
Yeah.
If the gameplay is actually like that in the game, I think I'll do a lot better than I have been in.
two,
Two
yeah,
It's a lot-
gameplay's ramped up. It's,
It-
It's
so
a lot
jumps.
faster.
yeah,
a
it's
lot
more faster paced and it's more like fluid. It doesn't feel as janky in different
Yeah.
places.
Is it the same controls for the
That's
second
what keeps
one?
preventing me from
for
like,
yeah,
going
3 and
forward
2
in
are the
Mass Effect.
same,
yeah.
but 1 is just a little bit different. The thing about 1 is, and they actually said this. I actually watched a couple documentaries with Mass Effect 2, and they're saying how Mass Effect 1 was kind of a rush job with the engine because it was their first time using the engine. It was the Unreal Engine, and they didn't really do a lot with it. They kind of just added stuff last minute, and so it wasn't really streamlined, and it kind of shows in the port, like the PC port's kind of glitchy and stuff. But it's better to play on the Xbox. But from there, they pretty much had like a year or two to work on just engine stuff for Mass Effect 2, and they got this coder guy that does amazing stuff with the engine, and 2 is like just a massive jump. That's why probably the only reason I played 1 And the best reason not to play any of the side missions because they're
I'm kind of skipping over them.
yeah,
as
I'd
best I
skip over
can.
the side missions. They're worthless and very repetitive, like really repetitive. It's like playing side missions in the first Assassin's Creed. That's what it's like.
Are you in the same boat as me, Z, where you haven't played all of them?
I'm in the middle of like Mass Effect 1 right now.
Yeah, me too.
Like it's I've been put off at Mass Effect because of the first game.
Yeah,
because I play it and it's like this isn't that fun.
That's the exact same reason why I always thought Mass Effect was boring, was because of the first one. And they keep telling me the second one's better, and I keep playing.
I
it.
always
a
hear
lot better.
great things about the second one.
The first,
but
as far
I think
as
it's
just
first.
bare minimum, get through the first one, watch the story, or I think Fuzzy was saying the other day, go on and watch the recap video that they have on the PS3 version of Mass Effect 2, because they never released Mass Effect 1 for the PS3, so they just made up a recap video telling you what happened, and they put it on the disc. So it's probably on YouTube somewhere, and it probably pretty much sums up everything you need to know.
Yeah.
But pretty much all the best cutscenes are in the first one, leading towards the end. But
Renee was just like, the first one's pretty boring initially. Sorry, Max. She agrees with you. I was trying to...
Oh, yeah. I always said that it was really boring.
just
thing
get
is, too,
It's hard going back.
Like,
and-
you're playing it on the PC as well, right?
yeah. How old is it? How old is the game?
From like 07
pretty
or something
old.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did I buy it? It was one of the Christmases. One of my friends got it when I first got playing Xbox Live. So that would have been a while ago, and so it was probably like 2006.
Yeah. Like you said, though, too, like, I think a lot of it is, it's meant to be played on the Xbox. It's meant to be played with a controller.
Yeah,
it's a port, like you said.
The first one,
The
and
first
then
one,
the
yeah.
second and third ones where they focus on the PC more, and they actually do a lot. It looks amazing on the PC for the second and third one because they have all the higher textures. It's locked in at 60, and it runs perfect. Like even when I was running like on my old computer, like it wasn't even that great, and it was still locked in at 60 the entire time. So they really improved it. But yeah, it's just kind of get through Mass Effect 1. But
What?
hi.
What?
Cut out.
the hell just happened?
I don't know. So people started pointing.
Like, I just...
I was like,
You
what?
wanted me to switch the camera.
It's because it was, again, where Coots was talking and, like,
It
the
doesn't
camera was
always
on.
have to be on.
Well, I mean, but if it...
I didn't realize he was in that. He wasn't in
Yeah.
that.
It always
I
has
should
to
probably
be on
turn
Jordan.
this camera just a tiny bit. So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
that's,
me
yeah.
and-
Just keep
Wow.
make the motion.
It was
sickness.
just turn
Now I'm
There's
on the
one-
very edge of it.
I'm trying to see.
What is wrong with you?
I'm trying to get us both into this camera.
Why are you down? You were in the camera.
Because
It was
they
fun.
have their own camera. We
We
need ours.
just had our own camera. I don't know what you're
Thank
talking
God,
about.
geez,
You couldn't
about
see
time.
you probably.
Well,
I
they're
don't know.
fighting like a married
Yeah,
couple
we'll
over
talk
there.
over here, it's cool.
Awesome. So Mass Effect
Hi.
1, right?
Mass Effect 1. Good.
Okay.
Good stuff.
So he's pleasantly surprised with Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. He's played so
Multiplayer.
far.
I can't wait to get into the game if I ever get to it.
There's been, as far as Mass Effect 3. You two stop it.
All right,
Waving
let's
at the
stop.
camera.
getting
I'm
that
showing them that I'm
distracted.
being friendly.
Okay, so for Mass Effect 3, me and Seamus are still playing through it. I haven't completed it. Neither Seamus. We're probably about at the same spot. I'm just taking my
Don't
time doing a lot
spoil
more.
anything or it will murder
I know,
you.
I'm doing a lot more side missions than Seamus, obviously.
You are.
Huh?
The only missions I'm not doing are like the one where it's go collect something and bring it back to someone on the
doing all
Citadel.
those.
I'm just not doing those.
I'm doing all of them. I'm doing everything.
That doesn't add like hours and hours of content to the game anyway, though. It's like you find this item, and then it's like, oh, bring this back to someone on the Citadel.
Yeah.
And then you give it to him, and then it's like, okay, done.
Yeah, you get
So,
war
like,
assets.
he
though.
started recording on this computer
have
the other
war
day, and I was
assets.
over there. He's like, and I'm going to try to keep the spoilers low for Dan. And I'm like, I'm not listening to you. Don't. I wouldn't want you to not react to
I
something
came
just
down
because
and he was
I'm-
like freaking out, so he's like, "Don't come over here if you want spoilers."
Yeah, so yeah, there are a couple. There's something that was really big that happened. I think to both me and Seamus the other day.
Oh yeah, that
in the
was
story.
funny.
That was kind of a big.
I was
even
like,
hint.
oh okay.
Yeah, I was the same
Whoops.
way. So,
Don't even hint.
so
I wasn't
yeah.
that sad about it though.
I wasn't either.
Now I know it's something you could potentially be sad about. Thanks.
That's what the whole game
there
is.
is emotion tied into that action.
I didn't know.
There is emotion. And
I didn't know
I
that I
think
would be
someone said this
invested.
the other day, but it was kind of funny because Mass Effect just ties you to all these characters, like all the characters in the game, and it's really funny because the third game is really dependent on what you did in the second game, especially because it would be a lot worse if you lost half your squad. Like you wouldn't have.
Is it bad that I've been a total dick so far in the first game?
No, it's okay.
Not really.
My Paragon's really high.
I've been a total dick in New Vegas that I'm playing again.
I love playing through my Renegade playthrough.
I always do a good guy run first,
I do
and
too.
then I'll do an
Yeah.
asshole run after.
Well, I think I've said this before, and I know it's similar to a lot of us. I go through the first time as how I would play it, and then after that, then I go through as a renegade and do the exact opposite of everything.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
I-
to play as like a good guy, but every time I get a chance to punch someone, as Shepard, I do it.
If
Yeah.
like I
I
make
pepper it
the,
with renegade. Sometimes people.
so I go through with Paragon. I see a reporter, I punch him,
Yeah, I've
and
punched a
then
couple.
if there's something like a decision that needs to be made that's not exactly Paragon that needs to be made right, then
Yeah.
I'll go Renegade. But
Yeah.
that's usually the. It's not exactly like, hey, I don't want to do this decision, but it's Paragon, so I'll do it.
Sometimes it's really tempting though, like when you get a chance, say, to punch the reporter, whatever is it, something Mazzani or whatever her face is.
Yeah.
I can't remember what her first name was.
Kelly Jelly Doll.
Kelly
Malani,
Jelly what?
Something like
Al-Jalani?
that.
Al-Jalani.
Yeah, Al Jalani.
That's
That's
what it
it.
is. I don't remember.
Masani was Zaid Masani.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah, it's Al
that's
Jalani.
not-
Is that chick reporter?
yeah.
Yeah, the one you punch. She got like a purple and like orange.
Not Chobot.
She in the third one?
Huh?
She in the third
Keep it
one?
real.
And
Yeah.
I don't even know what her name is. Is that the all whatever?
Al Jalani, yeah.
Yeah.
Khalid Al Jalani.
She keeps
What-
coming up to my room.
What is the line that he says before he punches her?
Tired of your
And I
disingenuous
didn't know if you
insertions.
just-
Insertions. I always thought
No,
it was
assertions.
assertions.
no, it's dissertion.
Assertions. I'm tired of your
Assertions,
disingenuous
insertions,
assertions.
dissertions, everything with an ertion.
Assertion.
I've had enough
I-
of your disingenuous assertions. That's what
I've
it
had
is.
enough of your disingenuous assertions.
boom.
And then in the third one, he actually says a different line.
Does
Do you
he?
care if I say it?
No, I don't want you to say it. I fucking hate you.
Do you care if I say it? No. I don't want you to say
Yeah,
it.
I'm just like,
that was
what?
the worst pause ever.
I know.
It doesn't make any
No.
sense. I was about to say it, and then you're like, no, I don't want you to say it.
I don't want you to say it. Don't say
He
it.
said a different line, and then something. You'll have to go do it. It's
Just
funny.
shut up.
It's funny.
Shut up.
I just find it funny when she's asking questions, and then you're like, okay, I'll agree to an interview. She asks one question, you can just be like, all right, this interview's over.
Yeah,
like,
like,
right away, you can be like,
Good
good,
enough.
it's over. I'm like, okay.
I haven't been given the chance to punch Chobot yet, though.
I immediately shut her down. She's like, "Can you want to be on my?" Or you guys all went there, right? It's like
You
one
want
of
some
the first
caps
things.
for me?
I think.
What?
No, she's like basically she's like a reporter for the Alliance. That's her like their story, her character story. And she's like, "I can either make you look good or blah blah blah. Like, can I be on your ship?" And I'm like, "Fuck no."
You can bring her on.
I
the
don't
ship.
want you on the
I brought
ship.
her on just because I was curious, like if anything else would happen. So far, nothing big has.
Sex with Chobot.
But yeah, I think there is a romance option.
I was
I
literally just
romance.
like,
You pretty much romance every single girl.
I want to
Yeah.
get down with Seth Green. I want to get down with
Joker.
Joker.
"You want to get some of that brittle bone
Yeah,
disease
I want
going
to.
on?"
I want to have
Yeah.
to deal with that.
You just have sex,
Break
he has
his
like 100
femur.
bones. Yeah. He'll give,
God.
give him the max treatment, just break his femur.
Yeah, it's funny because he actually goes over that if you talk to him in one of the instances.
Oh, really?
You'll find out about it. Well, you probably know about the whole with Edie thing.
Oh, yeah. That.
Yeah,
I know that.
you guys will find out.
I-
That
No,
happens
we
really
will.
early on.
I shut down Chobot right away. As soon as she's like, "Well, I could be on your ship," I'm like, "No, get the fuck out of here. You don't belong in this game. You're only here because you bitched
you
about
can
it."
tell her to get off the ship anytime. It's funny.
Didn't she only get in the game because she said she wanted to have a role or like
I
something?
don't
She
know.
said she was
I have no
interested in
idea.
doing
I don't even
something.
really know who she is. I just know her name.
She's a-
I
what
want to
is
have
it?
a role in the
Isn't
next
she IGN?
season of Walking
Something like that?
Dead. If
I
that's
don't
all
know.
it takes.
She's the one that did the IGN stuff, right? Like you'll see it on.
You know
the
what?
Dashboard
Yeah,
and all that.
Switch here.
She got famous through IGN.
Balls, wrong one.
Balls.
I want to be in Mass Effect 4. Or the Mass Effect MMO. Or some kind of Mass Effect game. Because I'm a bigger fan than Chobot.
wanna Let him do it.
I want to be
Get
on there
switch
too.
back to this camera.
Let him do it.
I want to be on there too.
Don't let him do it.
Now
Okay,
you
let's take turns.
go ahead.
BioWare.
I've never played Mass Effect 2.
BioWare, I want to be in Mass Effect because I'm
That's
a bigger fan than Chobot. And I deserve to be in there.
I don't want to be in Mass Effect.
Z's the
Get out of here, Z. So yeah, Mass Effect 3, it's awesome. People have been complaining about the ending, and
I haven't seen it yet.
Don't talk about it.
All I've heard is complaints.
I heard they're changing
obviously,
it.
I can't look at
I
the
heard
chat
they
now.
are too, but I'm pretty sure that that's if you don't ready up correctly.
You don't ready up correctly?
If you don't ready up, if you don't get your war assets up, it's not going to end good.
Oh, mine are.
Weren't they putting a new ending?
I think that I heard just random comments about people saying they're going to put a new ending
I
in,
heard it was
which
a
is
rumor.
stupid because it's obvious. I need to see it first before I can make an opinion, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to be worse than, like, it's going to be bad if you don't ready up. Just kind of like in the second game, if you don't ready
get
up,
loyalty.
you're going to lose people.
Mm-hmm.
But so it pretty much, it's just more of a consequences if you don't complete the game all the way. So
More of the
Maybe.
consequences.
more.
He speaks English very well.
Yes.
Right? Sorry, very good. You speak.
People
specs
wanted
very
to know what
don't wanna
you
look at
guys
the chat.
haven't seen this, but no. Earlier I saw while we were talking about Mass Effect 3, the season season finale of Walking Dead happened last Sunday, and for the UK it just went off yesterday. James isn't here, but he liked it. I don't know what I could say about it. It was a good ending, I think. Rick kind of finally snapped. I don't know how to talk about this without spoiling
Don't
anything.
talk about it then. Just say it happened.
Herschel was very sad that he had to leave his land. That's all I'm going to say. And also, he was a badass with a shotgun. You're not on camera. You can't do that.
I know. That's why I was doing it.
But yeah, Herschel cried when he got off his
Why?
land.
So you're saying he loses his land? That's a spoiler.
He gets off his land.
Right here.
He gets off his own land, and he cries.
That's a spoiler.
And later, when he's talking about all the things he lost, he doesn't start with his wife. He doesn't start with his kids. He said, "I lost my farm." Like, that was the first thing.
That's his love. Sometimes he goes out there and just makes love strong to the dirt.
The whole Rick-tatorship thing. The whole
Rick-tatorship.
People keep saying at the end. He's like, "This is not a democracy." Like he like anymore. He's talking about all the things he's had to do for the group and all the sacrifices he made, and then everybody's like, this whole Rick-tatorship thing has been circling the web.
I gotta hear him actually talk because I just my only
Lori.
reference for the voice is just
It
you guys
doesn't
going,
sound like that.
Lori.
Oh,
People, as somebody commented on the Herschel's Land thing, they're like, they need to get Gassy in here because nobody can do a good Southern accent. I'm like, first of all, I'm doing an impersonation of Rick, and I lived in North Carolina for 13 years. I think I could do a Southern accent.
it's got north in it because it's not the south.
North Carolina, not south.
Yeah, West Virginia is more is
North
just as Southern
Kakalaki.
as,
This is north.
Fantastic.
I've never watched the show.
I've seen
Good
the first
job.
season, and I don't really remember much of it because it's
yeah.
been a while.
James is going to try to catch up.
I think it was a pretty good show, but it's just a bunch of whiners, pretty much. Pretty much everyone but Rick and
Yeah, no,
Shane
it's
were just a bunch of whiners thinking they know what's best for.
yeah. Comparative to the comic book, it's a lot slower and a lot more like people talking.
Yeah. Well, I
Have
can
You read
imagine.
that? The graphic novel and all
Yeah,
that?
I've read the first like compilation of a couple issues. It leads up to right like after spoilers, I guess. I don't want to say it. Although it happens differently in the show, but it's so much faster. Like it took like I don't know 5 or 6 episodes. Well, it took like 5 episodes for them to like leave their camp. They're gone in the camp in like the first 3 issues. Like it's super.
Yeah, didn't you say they fired like one of the writers or something like that? 'Cause it
Oh well,
wasn't moving on to-
the executive producer Frank Darabont, who like conceived the show based on the comic book, he I guess ended up either leaving voluntarily or getting kicked off the show. I don't quite know. He pretty much when the second season rolled around, he fired all the writers of the first season and. I think did like freelance stuff for the second season, something like that. But they have like 8 different producers now, and that's why there was a mid-season break was because he left the show, and then they like really kind of went really
Revamped it.
quick. Yeah, they supposed from what James has told me they sped it up a lot more. Like they started actually because the longest time you don't know that Shane and Lori or Rick doesn't know that Shane and Lori were together while he was passed out. That's at the very beginning of the show.
Yeah,
But
I remember that.
Yeah, so I mean, they got like you could tell the second they switched producers, that's when they started revealing everything to Rick, and they had been going
wanted
on
to
for
speed
like
it up.
2 seasons.
I wanted to
for that.
speed it up so it wasn't dragging out for so long.
But yeah, it was a pretty good ending. It's leading to something that happens in the comic books afterwards that I guess I don't really want to.
Isn't that just like the half season finale? Don't they have?
No, they already had the mid-season. They did 6 episodes. They had a mid-season break, and then they came back, did another 6, and now it's the end of the second.
So the
season.
first 6 was like last year then.
Yeah, the first 6 was last year, and then they came back in February. A lot of people were like commenting on the Herschel's Land when I was talking about the end of season 2. They're like, "Don't you mean the end of season 3, Dan? Season 4 is next." And like, no, there was a mid-season break.
That's how South Park does it.
South
They
Park?
do, like,
Park.
Tintin.
South Park.
South Park.
South Park.
South Park.
You know, South Park is
South
here
Park.
in
Ninja
Colorado.
Gaiden.
South Park.
I'm not going to talk.
Streaming.
Do you not hear anything wrong with that? South
Nope.
Park.
You don't hear anything?
You mean South Park?
Why are you talking weird?
The Simpsons. The Simpsons. Family Guy.
You're not talking? Nope. Put it right on.
Ninja Gaiden. Family
I wouldn't,
Gaiden.
hold on, I should be quiet for a second.
Tintin.
Just stare at him.
Hi, Seamus.
This is nice.
Yeah. Well, Z just swallowed his microphone.
Okay, enough about shows. Enough about shows.
Someone tweeted a Ginyu Force picture at me.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we
that
gotta do.
picture.
Let me actually.
There's
put that one up.
another one.
Oh, there's another one?
Send me that one too, Z. I'm gonna
Look in the
actually put that
Skype
one
chat.
That first one was really clean looking. It was good.
There's a second one?
Spoon is Frieza.
Yeah.
Yawning too much. I gotta
Force
get like a
Frieza.
monster or something.
Keep
That's
going
his
here.
fourth
I'm just
form.
looking for this picture. Oh, yeah, that's
Fifth,
fine.
I can't
By the way, sponsor us, Monster. All right.
What?
What?
That's a sponsor cam?
That's a sponsor cam.
Sponsor
You want to
cam.
sponsor something?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Ready? Bam.
Sponsor us, Mountain Dew.
All right.
I wish.
So, back that way.
Z, can you like the other one?
I always
for me
say
really
that.
quick?
I wish.
The one where Spoon's in it?
Yeah.
Let me see here.
You want anything?
Gotta find me.
What is this, break time?
Yes, it
What
is.
are you guys doing?
Okay, while we're waiting, we'll do my very first Dan's News review-ish kind of thing. I wish I had the prompt Dan's
Oh, you
News
actually watched that,
reviews.
didn't you, last night?
Yeah, we watched a movie last night called... Which camera is this? It's called Gangsta Rap, the Glockumentary.
You guys watch stupid movies.
Now, this was based on a suggestion that Lyle had made to Coots. And, okay, so I guess... Did Lyle, like, link you the clips? YouTube thing? Okay.
He had said, he was playing some clips.
Yeah, so there's like there's a compilation of like the best clips from this movie on YouTube, and if you're gonna watch this movie, just watch that because this is
Just watch the 2-3 minute video clips.
Yeah, they're it's funny to begin with, but this just is poorly made. This is so poorly made.
It was funny because it was bad.
It was funny because it was bad, but it wasn't like It wasn't intentionally bad.
Yeah, it wasn't
unintentionally
intentionally.
poorly made. Because
Sound would cut out and like
Oh,
the
God.
frame would drop to like 10 frames a
to
second.
this camera.
What?
The frames would drop.
Yeah,
like-
no, frames would drop. There'd be random like sound glitches. Sound would cut out for a second. Sound would be doubled up. You could hear the ambience over like whatever. It was so poorly
There'd be
made.
like a loud hissing noise during some of the scenes. Like,
But it starts off with like the guise of like a documentary kind of thing or glockumentary interview. But it like halfway through the movie, it turns into like an actual movie where I guess sometimes they acknowledge the cameras, other times it's as if the cameras aren't there, and it's just it's so poorly made.
yeah, it got worse as time went on. Like the acting got worse. At one point, since no one probably cares about this movie, they killed they got rid of the manager.
Oh, they didn't kill the manager.
They
Yeah,
just
had,
got
they
rid
had
of
a
him.
disagreement, and then like a lot of the stuff in the story, they would, as opposed to actually showing it, they would just put like text title card kind of things where it would say, right after they had an argument with the manager, it's like the manager, a couple hours later got back with them, and
Yeah, like a couple hours later, he came back just
Yeah.
because he was in a later scene. They're like, "Oh yeah, we forgot."
he was
We
only
already-
in one scene later in that movie. That was completely not necessary.
Yeah.
It was only one scene where he was dancing.
Yeah, it was at the nightclub.
I guess they might have been thinking, it's like, why would he be dancing at the nightclub if he
Yeah,
was fired?
someone was probably like, What are you guys
So-
doing?
So
Continue
terribly,
talking.
so terribly made. We're running out of things to say about this
ran
terrible
out-
I'm just
movie.
trying to get these pictures ready to show because they're.
Concept mildly funny.
Z, what do you think about
Execution.
Gangsta Rap, the glockumentary?
It's gangsta.
It's gangster.
Interview.
Gangsta.
Interview.
There was only one
Gangster.
good joke, and that was, "Where'd you get this guy? Gangs are us."
Yeah, that was the.
That was
like-
the one joke that wasn't in the compilation clip, and that was a legitimately funny line.
Everyone gets one.
Okay, ready.
I smell a monster.
Hit delete again. Okay, there we
What
go.
the hell is that noise?
Okay,
he's
so we're
doing
gonna drop in some pictures here.
Are we? No.
Pictures.
I don't think this was sanctioned by everyone.
The government.
Yeah, I didn't approve of this.
Okay, so this is the first one Z just sent me. It is. Can you explain this to us?
Is it up?
Yeah, it's the red. It's one with the red background.
We can't see.
Okay, that is the Ginyu Force from DBZ doing their famous pose. It's their
I haven't seen
pose.
that one.
The Ginyu Force.
That's the new one.
Cookie
You're
Monster.
still like the midget dude.
Yeah, look at what is Seamus like?
Look at my super awesome green arm.
I don't know. I'm like
Sheamus
short and
did it.
fat, and
Sheamus can freeze time.
That one's not cool because
Sheamus
I'm not
kind of
in
looks
it.
like his body type looks like a Volus.
I just finished watching the
yeah,
season.
it does.
That's
Yeah, but he
amazing.
was the worst Ginyu. Like he died so fast. He could freeze time, but he still got completely demolished.
How come we aren't in there, Z?
Yes,
You are
yes,
in it.
good day.
Where?
Where's Dan?
I think Dan's Captain Ginyu.
No, that's
Max.
Max.
He's
I thought-
got green
I
and
thought-
white, and he's
I
got
thought
glasses
Gassy was
on.
the big guy, like next to James.
Huh?
Yeah, that's Max. Where's no the purple one's Sly.
Yeah,
Oh,
me,
that's okay.
me and you aren't in there, and neither is
Yeah.
Spoon.
You're like, well, now I don't like
Okay,
it.
now the next one.
And you're the one who requested
This
it.
one has everyone.
I like this one because they're actually in their.
Yeah, this
pose.
one's really cool.
This one's
The other one's.
It
Really
looks like a cartoon.
It does.
I love how Seamus looks. He's like,
Who's who?
Okay, so we've got
the other one I can't tell who's who
Okay,
though.
on
Like
the top left, we
four
have
guys that look the
James.
same.
He's in the orange outfit.
He's Goku.
Sly
He's
is
Goku.
falling below him.
He's Vegeta.
Spoon is the horse thing with the.
That's Frieza.
I'm the purple guy.
Captain getting you.
That's
Then we've
Captain
got
Ginyu.
Sheamus,
Guldo.
Dan,
I don't know
Max,
who you
the
are.
tall one, and then Z is sorting through whatever those
Those are scouters.
I like how Z has a full beard.
Yeah, it might be.
Those are
Are
scouters.
you growing out your
That's
beard?
actually really cool.
That's awesome, though. That's a great
I
job.
want to see that
Who-
animated.
Who was it? Yeah, I do too. Who was it that actually did
I want.
that
I want
too?
to see like some animated clip of.
He's
like,
only done like 3
us,
pictures.
Us
or 3
trying to
tweets.
do the pose thing.
Yeah, he's.
Didn't you
Find that
follow
clip.
Yeah,
Yeah, Dan followed him.
I
He
want to
could
message
just-
him and have him draw things for
They're
me.
pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Though.
that's amazing.
Like like he did a couple things for Diction and Max, I think.
I like my who?
He tweeted at you guys the pictures. They were
Yeah,
saying
you
all
did
that.
stuff for diction. You. You were like
I like my
gassy. You.
expression in there. I'm just kind of like, oh shit, he's mad.
I just like Seamus's face. It's like
Yeah, mine's like.
Yeah, James has his like nasty face.
I'm like trying to look up.
your face is like so squished.
I'll tell you what. Since we're probably gonna go to calls pretty
Yeah,
soon, I'm
video.
gonna go grab my mouse so we can do it from here.
Okay.
You don't have to jump back
Well,
there.
we still need that for camera.
I know.
Look at the video I just linked, and I
One,
want
two,
an,
three, four.
like
Bam.
the creatures animated into that.
I don't know how to do this.
We'll be back in like 10
I
seconds.
don't know how to get to that. One.
Hey, you just
two,
kicked Rascal,
three,
man.
four.
That's mean.
24.
What's this video, Z?
It's the Ginyu Force.
This
Little
is where we
rival.
are.
TF2 commentary?
No, the latest
Wow.
video I linked.
It's gonna be completely muted.
Yeah, I know. We don't need to hear sound, do we?
Not really.
Well, you don't have sound. So many links. Eh.
I just realized rather than grabbing a mouse from upstairs, I just grabbed one from here.
What are we looking at here?
It's just like what it'd be cool to have animated.
Oh yeah. I know what their coordination thing, like their little dance.
Oh yeah, where they do the pose.
Wanted to have that as the Creed Shock intro. Kidding me?
I'd use that.
He was just saying animated.
I don't even know where the USB is at over here.
Your face is too close to mine.
Well, he gave it to me. I
What's
have the
another
keyboard
topic
and-
we can
Here, you can
discuss?
try on the other side too.
God damn it!
Another
You don't even know
topic.
you're on laptop.
Another topic.
I have a bunch of shit in front of me that I'm trying to not screw up.
Another topic.
Why are you calling for a topic while we're setting things up?
You
Another
give me the-
topic.
Fine.
You had us talk while
Yeah,
you were
that's
setting stuff
Cable
up.
management.
Jesus!
Give me a keyboard.
No, it's mine now.
You're smelly and I don't like.
Would you like the keyboard?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I would.
It's like Dan gets to switch perspectives.
That's the dark cam.
The dark cam.
Downloading Microsoft IntelliPoint.
Get
This
something
is
against
great.
the dark cam,
Wow.
Daniel. You like the lighter cam, the one with more white. Might I say?
The better white balance.
What is this? What is IntelliPoint?
What is this?
That's right. Dark side.
Probably the Logitech
It's intecting. Intecting? What is that?
Intecting.
It's important. All right.
So, welcome to the call. Welcome to the call, Max. Where are you calling from?
I'm canceling
About a couple
this.
feet from you.
Yes.
I'm staring.
You know
in your
what?
eyes.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to explain this. We are going to do a sample call. And this is like how you should act when you get into the Skype call.
Oh God. Yeah, you should say
Is it an
that.
ice cream truck? It's an ice cream truck.
Welcome to the call, caller. Max, where are you calling from?
You're being a little loud.
You know my name already? You psychic?
Yeah, no, we
looking-
do this all the time with people. We can see their Skype.
I was
names.
looking at the Skype name, man.
Well, it doesn't
Stop
look
being
like
so
say that all the time.
paranoid.
it. Okay, I am from Georgia.
No, you're not.
Thank you for asking.
No, you're from California or Texas.
Or Canada.
Hey,
Georgia. We have peaches.
Georgia Peaches. Oh my
May
god.
I ask, is your mother's name Sandra?
I'm sorry. I'm just
Sandra.
really nervous right now. I'm like, my heart's really just.
Let me get my mom
That's
Sandra on the
okay.
line.
So, do you have a question for us, Max?
Yes, I do. I understand that you guys are drinking Mountain Dew. Now, what's your favorite Mountain Dew? Do you like Mountain Dew Voltage, Code Red? What is it? And do you think that Mountain Dew would substitute as a good thing
That's
as
both your
instead
questions.
instead of peeing on hands? I think
Now-
Mountain Dew
Both
might.
your questions.
'Cause
I
it's
think
sticky.
Dan
question.
will answer this better when he gets to him, but because he's a Mountain Dew fan. When I do drink Mountain Dew, and it's not often, but when I do, I drink
Dos Equis?
Game Fuel.
I drink Game Fuel.
The Game Fuel that's orange. It's pretty much the Amp Overdrive, but tamed down. So that's my
The
favorite.
Dark Game.
That's my favorite flavor. As far as peeing on the hands, I was almost thinking peeing in the can,
Mixing it?
and mixing it,
didn't even
and then
think about
pouring
that.
it on your hands.
Wow, you just shook it up too. You think shaking it up would make it better too?
Possibly,
Get more carbonation.
you could. That would just
Maybe
add,
some sort of crazy chemical
compound everything.
reaction.
Some sort of concoction.
Now that'll either soften your hands or burn them off. So just kind of just melt them down.
Burn them off.
It's one of the two.
Burn them
Dan,
all.
it's your turn.
Voltage is the best,
Yeah,
in my
I knew you were gonna
opinion.
say that.
That's the kind I can drink a 12-pack in 2 days, which is really bad.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to have children eventually. People are talking about how Mountain Dew lowers your sperm count. I
You got
have
about
none
a 6
then.
count. I'm pushing
I did
6.
not know that.
6 million? No, 6 sperm.
Somebody was actually commenting on the other day when I video cammed in I filmed in the fridge. They were talking about, is there anything of substance in that fridge?
No, not really.
Max bought a vegetable tray a while ago.
There's
That's
a vegetable
long
tray.
gone.
Only half of it was eaten.
We
like
still
the
have.
tomatoes
I'm
were.
slipping out of collar persona right now. I'm gonna be Max, but we still have sandwich meat in there. I don't know
Ew.
if it's still good because it was there
We had
before I
a
left.
huge thing of bacon
Those
for a while.
2 gallons of milk are going to go bad soon. Nobody's been changing.
Yeah, I know.
I,
I said
need,
I need
I need
more-
to make macaroni.
You gotta eat more
I got it for
cereal.
macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni
but-
and cheese.
There's crunch berries in there.
We have that red
Captain
velvet
Crunch.
cake.
Oh, you
That's probably
cereal.
still good.
Yeah, we still
Yeah,
we still have that red velvet cake. That's
we gotta
substance.
check up on that. I got
Yeah,
more
there's-
cereal
It hasn't changed
because
much.
I bought before I left for Cali. I bought the Captain Crunch, thinking I'm like, oh yeah, crunch berries. I never have it.
you never ate them. Yeah.
Never ate it. Never ate it.
I'm gonna have them now. Don't eat.
Maybe I'll go up and make a bowl of cereal right now.
Well, anyways, thanks for having me on the show.
well, do you have any more questions?
I have one question. Can you give me a shout out?
He already had 2 questions.
I know this is separate. I want to shout
Can we
out.
give
Yeah,
him
people
a
usually
shout
do
out?
this after the questions anyway.
This is what not to do. Don't do this. I mean, you can. But,
It's kind of
it's kind of awkward. Can I have a shout out?
We're not going to say no, but at the same time, we think about saying no.
Yay!
it's my
There's a
reply
shout
back.
out for Max.
No. It's my Reply Girl channel that I started. YouTube.com/Maxina Replies.
And that's when I go, I asked you.
Maxina.
Maxina reply.
That's actually a real channel, by the way.
Max the
I don't
million.
have it. Someone started it.
All right, well,
Yeah,
thanks,
yeah.
Max. Thank you for
Thanks
calling.
for calling. You're gonna get a
gotta
cast
Oh,
on
no, don't do it. No.
Should I just punch him in the face now?
that. Yeah, just knock him out.
All right, so calls.
Calls. Let's
To
start
business?
calls.
No calls.
Seamus, do you want to give your Skype or do you want me to sign in on mine?
Get mine.
Okay.
I don't care.
I don't even know what Seamus's is.
I think it's
We
SSOHPKC.
need to make a creature talk one.
we tried that already.
Is it?
Why can't we do that?
I don't know. Z, what happened again?
We can just make a random, even if
I don't know
it's
what's
taken, we can
that.
make a
Let's see.
random
Z,
stupid
what
album.
happened
Well,
to
it was
the
up at the
Creature
top
Talk
somewhere.
Skype?
How do you check?
Creature talk.
Pretty sure
Oh,
it's SSOHPKC.
You remember
I
that?
probably have that. Yeah.
Z, check for us real quick. Go and view Seamus' profile and see what his actual user is.
Go to like Skype.
View profile. Seamus's is SSOHPKC.
Okay, at SSOHPKC on
People are already doing
We
it.
have very
On
predictable.
Skype,
We have
Yes.
very predictable
Mine's,
Skype names.
mine's always been very
Mine
easy.
isn't.
His wasn't. He got real mad the first time he had to add people. He's like, I don't know if
There's a lot of people coming in here.
because he's
That
enjoyed-
was like a couple weeks ago. That wasn't even
Yeah, that wasn't
like
even
a
that
long
long
time
ago.
There's a lot of people coming in here.
But like I love when people
Oh,
ask
there's
for my
that.
username for things.
Again,
try
though,
and do like an
Oh
boy
my
girl.
God.
Even though we
boy
did a
girl.
sample call, I guess I'll reiterate what I always say. If you guys want to call us, make sure you have a mic. Make sure you have a question. Try not to be too retarded because obviously
Can't even. I got
we're
it.
pretty dumb ourselves. So other than that, mute the stream
The hell did I?
when you
just
call so that way there's no echo.
Echo.
And I'm staring into the camera now.
Can we
dark
do
camera.
a demonstration of Echo?
No.
I don't want to.
Is this
No,
what always
that's
happens?
that's gonna go start.
Everyone's. I'm not doing it out of concern for people
Add
who wear
him.
earbuds
Sorry.
and stuff.
I
Those
did.
are
Just
yours.
slightly turn up. the
Who's,
volume.
who's hosting
I
the
know
call?
how to do it. It'll only go through my
Who's
mic.
hosting the call?
Horden.
I am.
So you have to walk over there anyway? Are you kidding me? Really?
Hold on, let's start a new call. Start a new call.
Start a new
Because
call.
we
Yeah.
shouldn't be
Yeah.
doing it in this chat anyway. Look at all those calls you're getting. What'd you do?
Yeah.
Balls. You got to change your settings now. Let me
Oh
see.
yeah. Why are you gonna break your Skype in 2 seconds?
Fuck. Balls. Shit.
I don't know.
Get out of here,
Bye.
pumpkin.
End the call. You're it, Jordan.
Are we ending
Holy shit. Holy fucking shit.
Well, thank you.
the call.
Your settings
Start
are
again. Or
I set
Seamus.
to get random.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No, don't.
Look at all those incoming calls.
Let's
Oh
clear
my
'em out.
god, just look at this.
Look at it.
Mobile camera.
Get the camera.
No, mobile camera. Why are you changing the angle? Don't change the angle.
I'm
Why
not
are you doing
changing the
mobile-
angle. I'm just.
You're gonna see all these people's usernames.
Oh, that's true. Fuck it.
Stupid. Like I'm gonna move the camera.
I'll tell you what, I'll tweet out a picture of what I'm seeing right now.
All the usernames still.
I don't care about. They're dumb enough to call us like this, alright?
Wow.
We don't do that.
Whoop.
Ready?
It'll be done now.
Focus.
Look at we got that overlay right there. What is that?
I thought we were making a new thing anyway.
I thought we were too. I told
So
Z
it's
not
the
to
same
call.
one.
And now it's not going to come through. Z! Make a new call with just me and Seamus. We can't hear you right now, so make a new call with just me and Seamus.
He can't hear us either. He's muted.
Oh,
Unless he's listening to the stream. Hang up.
hang up
Okay.
and start a new call, Seamus. You're going to have to be the host.
I have started a new call?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that way I can remove people when I cast them out.
Okay.
I'll show you how to do it.
Tweeted.
So I just need to
You
call
guys
Z.
go to my Twitter, you can see
Call
the
Z,
calls that we
and I
got.
need to be added.
Go
though,
to
so we
Max's
can hear
Twitter.
Z. Seamus.
What?
I
I'm
need
gonna
be
go to
added
Max's
so
Twitter.
so we can hear Z.
I'm gonna go to Max.
So I have to add you too.
Yep.
Okay.
Man, I've missed a lot of tweets. It's not on there yet. Refresh.
There.
Hi.
Holy call spell
There.
that, man.
Jeez.
What's wrong, Z?
I didn't know what was going on.
We were starting a new call.
We told you to start a new call, but then we figured
I
out
didn't do
James
that.
had to start the call.
Sure did.
Okay.
Should I add this guy now?
You possibly should.
You darn
There.
sure do.
darn sure do.
It's all fixed.
So is this first caller, Pumpkin?
Yes.
Well,
Welcome
how
to
you
the call.
doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Now that I'm talking to you,
Jesus
What the
Christ,
fuck
that
was
was
that?
loud.
no. Where are you from? Where are you calling from?
Croatia.
Croatia.
I once had a teacher in middle school that was Croatian.
I
Cool
once saw
Cool dude.
several episodes of
What was that
ER where one of the doctors was from Croatia.
Yes, high five right
I
here.
don't know.
That must have been really
Awesome. All right. So, do you have a question for one end or all of us?
I actually just now forgot.
What happened to him?
What was that?
That sounded like you kind of faded,
You
into,
faded
into
out for a second.
oblivion.
Say it again?
For a second there. It was like.
I forgot the question. Just now.
Oh!
Oh, well, that. You know what? I don't see that in the agenda when we have a new caller.
Wait,
Will you give me a second?
Max?
what's your favorite RTS game?
Favorite what?
RTS game.
Okay.
Oh, real-time strategy?
Panic Cogger.
I don't like
school.
RTS.
I don't like
Starcraft.
RTS either.
If I were to say one, I'd just say Age of Empires because that's the only one I really played for more than an hour.
Panic Cogger before they ruined the series.
Starcraft.
Is Civilization game, are those considered real-time strategies?
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
They're just different in the sense that you go like move by move.
You build massive armies and.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, I don't like real-time strategy games, but the one like Civilization game I played that I loved was 1602 AD or Anno 1602. If you're like, in
Oh, is
Europe.
that the one where you said you,
I was talking about that more
your
recently.
people want a tavern?
Yeah, that's your people on the tavern and stuff. They came out with a sequel like last year, 1701.
Huh.
AD,
1701.
or Anno 1701.
Yeah, you
They
should.
they had 1503, 1602, and 1701. I don't understand.
kinda
That's gonna be
wanna try
1800.
Next, it's gonna be 1800.
I kind of want to get that game just to try it out. Now that especially since
I know.
it's super awesome.
1701.
Didn't
Yeah.
Thanos?
Is that multiplayer or is
Didn't
that
Thanos? You go.
no?
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Didn't Thanos 27
Faded away
You
again.
gotta talk
It's
again.
fading away.
Didn't Anno 2070?
Anno 27
This
something.
happened
I heard
one time.
Anno 27 something. Oh, 27. I think no, he's right. It's in the future. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, okay.
I had the date wrong.
What is it?
It was 2701.
Yeah, it
I
was
think.
placed in the future. I remember you showing me on Steam. And
I
stuff.
think that's what he was trying to say.
I think.
I wish I had the
Yes.
fade cast out on this one.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Can I cast you out?
Oh yeah, that's what you made that from.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
some guy kept on
Yeah, he
trailing
kept
off.
fading and trailing off.
And I had it. I
guess-
could have switched it over here, but I'm like, I never used that.
Couldn't
one.
fucking wait until the call was over.
Oh
Would you-
God. Oh wow.
Just do.
Never mind.
Wow.
Don't worry. Just don't be entertaining for a second.
Oh, great. I'm sure people are gonna love that.
Yeah.
Wait for it. That's me. That's on me. It was annoying me seeing the red.
Do you have any other questions?
Yep. There you go.
Are you more of
Don't say
Pepsi
anything.
or
Don't
Coke?
talk. Don't talk. Yet. Accidentally hit F.
I-
didn't
again?
accidentally hit F.
No.
Again.
Shouldn't it be good at this point though?
Yeah, it should be good.
Right around now.
All right. Okay. Second question. Sorry. Go ahead.
Are you more of a Coke or Pepsi person?
Coke.
Pepsi.
Coke.
Coke. He's the Coke
Get out,
one.
get out, it's okay.
Are you
Coke.
Coke or
Cocaine.
Pepsi?
I used to be Coke. I'd like Pepsi more now. If I drank way too much Coke and got blown out on it.
Well, blown out.
Coke.
Blown out on it.
Wow.
I had a
That's
blowout
serious.
sale
Aha!
on Coke. I
Is
blew
that
it.
Target blowout. Say what?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Okay.
All right.
It depends on my mood. Coke or Pepsi. Sometimes, if it's like rum and Coke, like rum and rum and soda. Whatever,
Rum
I
and
like,
Coke.
I like rum and Coke.
Ramen.
Rum and Coke.
So you
try
take
that.
ramen
Coke.
and you pour Coke in
Boil
it
some
Pee in it.
Coke.
Put it on your hands.
and then heat it up to eat it after you peed in it.
Should boil some Coke.
Is that good?
Boil Coke.
Oh,
Boil
let's
Coke.
try it.
That'd be really incredibly flat after that.
Okay.
Yeah, it would.
So
Boiled Coke.
Coke as
Wouldn't
a
that, like,
heated beverage.
Yes.
That seems like it'd be disgusting.
Yeah.
Boiled Coke.
Or the greatest thing ever.
It could be like a
Maybe it's like a Flaming Mo sort of
coffee.
thing.
Flaming
yeah.
Mo?
What if we put cough syrup, Mountain Dew,
Children's cough syrup.
and pee?
Yeah, children's crusties.
And pee.
cough syrup.
Creatures go to the hospital. Someone's bladder just blows.
Unless I have no other choice, Pepsi, all the way.
Yeah.
I'm a Coke person.
For those who think young,
Do you like 7-Up?
can I get like a little Britney
Yeah, it's
Spears
okay.
wink into
7-Up ain't.
You know, like the
fucking
Pepsi
green.
commercials.
He wants wink.
No, you. You were the
You,
one that
you're
said
the
Pepsi.
Pepsi person.
Oh.
You gotta do like that Britney Spears, like, you know,
Which
Wow.
character should I do?
that one.
Pepsi, for those who think young.
That is so creepy.
That was so bad.
We'll
Is that
never
what-
be sponsored by Pepsi.
No, we won't.
Good.
Pepsi, for those who think young. Crushing the competition, is that what that was?
That is crushing.
This is Pepsi product.
That is Pepsi. That's why.
Pepsi
That's why
product.
Pepsi. One, because I like Pepsi better than Coke, and
I didn't
two,
know.
Pepsi makes Mountain Dew, Dr Pepper, Sunkissed, Sierra Mist.
Sierra Mist. What? No,
No, they
Sprite.
make Sprite is Coke. 7-Up is
Yeah. The Dr. Pepper is
Pepsi.
standalone.
No, it isn't. It's a Pepsi product.
That's Pepsi? I
Yes.
don't remember seeing a Pepsi.
Well, I like
Yes,
Pepsi
it is
products.
Pepsi.
I thought Dr. Pepper was Coke.
No, Dr Pepper is not.
It
Coke.
must. I thought it was standalone.
Mr.
It
Pibb.
might be Pepsi.
Mr.
though.
Pibb.
Mr. Pibb is Coke's version.
If
That's what I'm saying. Dr Pepper's.
Yeah, I
Dr.
say
Pepper's
that's
with
true.
Pepsi, then I'm Pepsi all the way. If we're talking the company, not the soda.
I actually
so
like
is
Pibb
it-
better than Dr. Pepper.
I like Dr. Thunder.
Fuck you guys, Coke.
What did you?
I like Mountain
Huh?
Mountain
No,
Breeze.
hold on.
Mountain Breeze.
You hear what he said?
What?
You agree with that?
What do you say?
Mr. Pibb is better.
Over-
Than
I like
Dr.
Pibb
Pepper.
better than
No,
Dr.
I'm.
Pepper.
I like Pibb
Dr.
better,
Pepper
too.
over
Pibb tastes better. That's
Pibb
why.
and
Dr.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Yeah, Z's
Pibb
Doctor. Another one for Dr Thunder.
Yeah, Thunder and Pibb are pretty
Thunder
good.
Pibb, he's leaving.
Be back.
Why are you leaving? Why are you down?
I'm going to get a
rest
Dr.
now.
Pepper or something. Or
He is
throw
going to
up.
grab a Dr Pepper.
Or to throw up violently from after hearing that.
All right.
Oh, we still have a caller.
yeah, well,
thanks
thank
for
you for
joining
calling.
us.
And just have a right click and remove person from group
There we
after
go.
remove not from contacts person from this group
Gotcha.
after I do the cast out. And here we go. And here you go.
Goodbye.
No satisfying.
Our ghetto cast out worked. Now try and get a girl.
Not trying to get a girl.
Yo,
What
no,
would
that's-
Monica say?
What, I'm
What
trying
would
to be
Monica say?
fair. It's not like. Never mind. Never mind.
What would Monica say?
Trying to be fair
This-
here,
Damn it. This could be. God.
so people don't
Look at
accuse us of being sexist or something like that.
the heck is that? Wow, someone added me and then like removed me right away. Fine, forget it. Nope. Oh, whoa.
No, it's just they'll show up. They don't show up online immediately. Drag her into the call.
It could be a boy though.
Whatever.
That's one of those names that goes both ways.
Oh, I've never seen a girl with that name.
I have.
A boy, you mean?
No, I've never seen a girl with a name Shelby.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I think we had a call.
I've never heard
Hey,
of
there's a character named Shelby in Heavy Rain.
Uh-oh.
I got it.
Welcome.
They're at the steel mill.
Hello?
Are you at a steel mill right now?
Hello?
Yes.
I don't. We can
Kinda.
kind of.
Sorry, this is a laptop.
She's on a laptop.
It's like my sister's, where
seems
if
like
you don't talk, it
It's
picks
got a
up
little
everything.
better, yeah. It seems like it's auto-adjusted. All right, so where are you from?
From Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona.
I've been there.
I didn't
Where
even hear
Mark is
that.
from.
Very dry air. Much similar to where we live.
Vegas was super
To
dry.
a chameleon.
That.
Comma chameleon.
Hand gestures.
Okay, so do you have a question for one or all of us? Wow, look at that face.
That's how I do.
What?
Someone's gonna have to translate.
What are all your guys' favorite colors?
Favorite colors? I think we've answered this before. I like blue, primarily. I like most colors, but different shades of blue. I like it.
Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Ooh.
Red.
Like Kramer.
It's like saying you like a rainbow.
But it's Technicolor Dreamcoat.
So you like it? You like the rainbow in Technicolor Dreamcoat form?
Yeah.
Okay. I respect that.
I wear that in my room when no one's looking.
Green, dark green has always been my favorite color. I don't use it for many things, but it's always been my favorite
I just think
color.
of Kramer.
Yeah,
I do. Whenever I
Red.
hear that, it's just
Red.
see him walking as a pimp
Red.
down
As
the
a pimp,
road.
yeah.
He gets the hat.
I think we should order a Technicolor Dreamcoat.
We
They
should.
gotta be on Amazon.
I said we should get a pimp outfit.
That and the King George outfit.
King
Yeah.
George.
King George.
Favorite color.
Red.
I would say if it's something I wear a lot, it'd be red.
Yes.
I mean, I don't really have a favorite
Points for
color.
red.
Very excited.
2 points for red.
Yes.
I wouldn't have a favorite favorite color. I don't
Favorite
know.
cutter.
I don't really think about it.
Favorite color.
I wear the most red, I suppose.
What's your favorite color, might I ask?
I like blue green.
Purple? So you said
That's what
purple?
you heard out of that?
I heard blueberry.
I heard blue.
What?
Blueberry.
Say it again, super loud and clear. What's your favorite color?
It's a blueberry.
Purple.
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 I heard turquoise.
I heard purple. Wait,
I heard pop.
I heard turquoise.
this is like telephone.
This is like the
She said
guessing
purple.
game.
She said purple.
Are you sure she said purple?
Did you say purple? Say yes or no.
Say yes or no. Fart once for yes.
Or fart in the mic, but as we all know.
She said blue green. So
Blue
turquoise.
Okay. Okay.
That's turquoise.
Blue
Kind of,
green
yeah.
is
Like a
turquoise.
mocha
Alright.
brown.
Turquoise is a
brown.
mixture of blue and green.
It's a dark periwinkle.
I like jade.
Jade.
That's a good green color.
Sub-Zero. Katana.
Sea foam.
Seafoam.
Seafoam
I think
green.
that's
Ew, that's a
seafoam green.
disgusting.
No, it's
That's a
terrible.
turquoise.
That's the
line.
only like other. I know periwinkle and seafoam for like weird colors that only a designer would know.
Okay.
Other than that, it's just
All
the
right.
standard
Well,
blue,
did you have
green.
another question, Shelby, or was that it?
I just have one thing to say.
Go ahead.
I need the colors because if you look in my picture, I'm trying to make hot blue dragons to mail to all you guys in the PO box.
Oh.
Something
We
to the
can't. We can't see your profile picture, but you said that you're just asking what our favorite colors are because of something you want to send us for the PO box.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm gonna get a rainbow thing.
Yeah, it makes Seamus a weird rainbow thing.
We always appreciate
Black.
fan art and stuff like. There's still a bunch that we need to
We
like.
should probably
put
go to
up.
the PO box.
Dragon. It's been a
We've kind of
couple
been
days.
we've kind of been blanking it
We,
lately. 'cause
I
it's so
think. I
crazy.
think now that we have the camera set up and the mic set up, we should do highlight thing.
Yeah,
for-
right
We should
on
do
Creature
that during
Dog,
Creature
yeah.
Dog,
Yeah.
That's probably one of the best
That's
ways
what we
to
should
do it,
start doing.
honestly.
Yeah, then we don't have to worry about like going through and cutting it. It'll just be
Yeah.
kind of like, hey, we got
Like
this.
the day before, go to the PO box, get stuff, sort through,
Figure out the best of the best, and
get
then
within the week, throughout the week.
Exactly.
Unbox them all on
Oh God, I don't know if we should unbox
think we'll
things
unbox
on Creature
things,
Duck.
but-
That's the reason why we're kind of not doing the opening on camera thing. Is
Yeah, 'cause
because
you
we've
never
gotten
know.
some.
Yeah, we've gotten some stuff that we can't really show on camera
Nothing we
because
can cut
something
that
would get
out.
age gated, or we would get some sort of community
Like
strike.
a black thing that's floppy and cylindrical.
Yeah, I got a black floppy brass
Cylindrical-
knuckle cylindrical
pleasure device.
Gnome.
pleasurable object that women and some men would like.
Something.
Yeah, they're out there.
So, thanks for the call.
Yeah, thanks a
for the
lot,
call.
Shelby, for calling.
Welcome. Thanks for having me.
day.
All right, you get. I wish I had the.
That is stupid.
It's such a
Michigan.
ghetto way of doing cast out. It's better than nothing, I guess. Right?
Bone. Let's see.
Ooh. What is that? Ooh.
I don't know. That guy's got a name I've never really seen before.
Oh. United Kingdom.
That looks like it could be a fake one, though, that last name. I don't know about that. Whatever.
Well, it's open.
Why would you make that up?
Ask him when he comes.
Oh! I don't know how to pronounce that. Hey, you're typing in the chat right now.
Hello?
Hello, it's Monica again.
Yeah, it probably is.
Hi there.
Hello!
How do you say your name?
Hello.
Diekoff is German.
Oh, okay.
Well, I meant your first name too, but yeah, Diekoff.
Hallam. It's Irish.
Hallam.
Ooh,
Irish and German.
Irish and German
An Irish German
go together like
fellow.
peanut butter and sauerkraut.
Like Guinness and sauerkraut.
I like that, like head check, like.
Like, what did I just say?
What?
I'm on camera, so.
So what if you mix Guinness with sauerkraut? Just kind of blended it into some kind of
You ever
smoothie.
wanna
That would be
like
terrible.
your sauerkraut
Smoothie
sandwich?
like
That sounds-
concoction.
Why not
That
mix
sounds
sauerkraut
gross.
with cement? Asphalt.
You wouldn't be able to eat it.
It's very similar to what Guinness tastes like to me.
Asphalt tastes like a tree to me.
It tastes like asphalt.
What, Guinness?
Yeah, I don't like Guinness.
Only liked it once, and I was already kind of drunk.
He's Irish.
You don't even get to say because you're
Irish.
underage.
There's other
I
beers.
know,
that
I've
are
never
Irish.
tried it before. I'm
Anyways.
just saying.
Hallam.
Where are you from?
Where are you from? Well, we know you're from the UK, but whereabouts in the UK are you from?
Chelmsford, Essex.
Oh, cool.
The Essex area.
Essex boy, eh?
Ha!
We're
Jolly
nothing
good
like
show.
what they say. We're not like that.
Fantastic. Yeah, so would you be offended if I talked this way when I talk to you?
We're butchering your native accent, except for this probably isn't an
That
Essex
doesn't
accent.
sound like an Essex accent to me.
I am from Oxford.
We talk with really, really
Oh, good
shitty
show.
accents. Yes.
You know what an Essex accent sounds like?
Essex ass looks like what?
Essex asses.
I take it by his silence. He's very offended.
Oh, quite, yes.
I'm not at all offended. I really don't care.
All right. Do you have a question for one or all of us?
Yeah, you were talking about real-time strategies. I was wondering if any of you had ever played Age of Mythology or Star Wars Galactic Battleground.
No, I have
No,
not.
I have not. I
I've
haven't
played
even.
Age of Empires. Is that
Yeah,
the same
I played
thing?
I played Age of Empires too.
I think I might have played Age.
Age of Mythology was like it was pretty much Age of Empires, but it was like mythology shit.
More
I think
Greek
I
and,
think
like,
I might have played.
like demigods.
It sounds
and
kind
stuff
of
like
fun.
that.
How old is that game?
It was right near Age of Empires.
Like,
too.
pretty damn old, but
Pretty
I used to
old.
play when I was younger. It was friggin' awesome.
I might want to go back and just try it.
In Age of Empires,
I like
could you
playing
spawn
old games
cop
like that.
cars?
Yeah, you could spawn the
Cop
cobras.
cars.
I remember that.
Spawn the cobras with machine guns on them. I remember doing that.
There was another game that I played. It was just like that, but it was basically Age of Empires. But in Age of Empires, I forget. Do you have like the one where you have move by move? Is that how it works in Age
No.
of Empires? No, it was like that, but it was different. It was very similar name, but it was really good too. I can't remember.
It was
what
a DS
I
game
remember
that
just
did that.
nuking everyone. I'd get up to the nuke and just nuke everyone.
That's sick.
It was good.
You're
That's
sick.
mean.
That's
What I did.
genocide.
Especially the children.
How's that genocide?
That's what I did.
Well, if that's all the people on the
Serial
map,
killer.
then that's
What did
genocide.
Oppenheimer say? What's
Have a-
the quote from him?
A dark passenger.
I am now become like death or something like that. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
something like that. Could you
That-
imagine being
that's a
those dudes that
terrible
worked
butcher.
on
The nuke.
the nuke?
That'd
Yeah,
be-
Oppenheimer
what it did.
wasn't proud of what he did.
No, no. That's insane. We're getting heavy here.
The Manhattan Project.
Yes.
Hallam, say something
Dr. Manhattan.
lighter and funny.
Hello.
Funny? I can't say anything funny. I'm not funny.
That was pretty funny.
Well,
He's British. He doesn't have a sense of humor.
oh,
I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
man. Oh, okay,
They
that's
have
just
different
terrible,
sense of
though.
humor.
well, there goes 30% of
I'm
all of our
so
fans.
sorry.
you know how many people in
I
the chat are going to be
apologize.
pissed off at you?
I
now?
gonna bring it up.
apologize.
Let's reaffirm that.
They have a different. They have a
Cancel the
different-
stream before it gets to
They
that
have
point.
a different sense of.
Why y'all stream that shit? All right. Why?
I've heard English
sarcastic
comedians talk
humor.
about English audiences.
Here,
British
let's Let's see when everyone. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Renee was like,
man.
wow.
Good job, Dan. Look at our viewers dropping 3,000 down.
We're down to 8
5,000
people.
down.
8 people.
I'm kidding. I love
Everyone was British.
I love
Racist?
English television shows.
Name,
Specifically comedy.
besides Ricky Gervais shows, what do you watch?
Sherlock.
that's
UK
English
Office is
television?
better.
Sherlock
Top
is
Gear.
an amazing
Top
show.
Gear. That's
I've
one of
watched-
my favorite shows.
So
Top
English
Gear.
shows I watched, Mr. Bean, obviously.
Mr. Bean.
Vicar of Dibley.
Sherlock. You should watch Sherlock.
Sherlock is amazing.
I
What's-
keep hearing
I
this.
need. I
These
These
actually
are
need
old
to-
shows I'm thinking of.
I have it on Blu-ray. I need to show these guys
You
Sherlock.
do.
what's-
I've heard so many
Make
people
them
tell me
watch
that
it.
that
Make
show's
them
really
watch
good.
it. It's so good.
Everyone's just mad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
His name's Gallum, right? Or Hallam. Have you seen Series 2 yet of Sherlock?
Yeah, I've seen all of it. It's
See,
really good.
It's not out in America yet, so I can't watch it.
Is it not?
It's not.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's the same
You see,
thing.
that's the advantage of having the BBC. We
That's
can watch
how it
over
used
here,
to
but then
be.
you guys get loads of stuff over there.
I know,
way
no,
before we
it's
do.
only
just
fair.
like-
Yeah.
But I have to wait, like I think a month or something.
It was like that
that
too with Top Gear. I know they've gotten a little bit better with keeping up to date now.
Yeah.
By the way, do you watch Top Gear, Hallam, at all?
Yeah, I do.
It's a great show. Love that show.
It's just one of those English things you just have to watch.
It's one of
Too
those
good.
things too. Like you don't even have to be a big car person. to
I know,
like
I've
Top
watched-
Gear.
I have a great time
I'm not a car
watching it.
Yeah,
person,
what
so
other
I don't
guys?
really like cars, but Top Gear is just awesome.
It's
Yeah.
just because the
It's got some
hosts
perks,
are great, and they tried to, Top Gear America.
It's not as good. It's not as good.
It's so sad too because they had it on the History Channel. I'm like, oh wow, they have Top Gear on the History Channel now. That's cool.
Yeah, and you
I
gotta
thought I
watch
was
it. And it's
gonna-
like a bunch of American hosts, and
Yeah.
it's like, what?
I thought it was like late at night. Sometimes I like falling asleep to Top Gear or whatever. So I'm like, oh great, I got something to watch now. And then it was this like American dudes trying to do the same thing. Like,
It's not as good
doing?
at all. Like, it's bad.
it was. I mean, it wasn't a bad show if you took away that there's an English Top Gear.
If you
It's
hadn't
just-
seen the better
yeah,
version.
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. It's just there's no way they'd live up. So I don't know. There's some people that like the U.S. Top Gear.
Yeah,
Probably.
it's like I like the
Doctor
U.S.
Who.
Office, but I don't like the
I wanna say
UK
most of
Office.
them.
I've been told to get into Doctor Who. I haven't. I didn't know where to jump off, and a lot of people like think.
A bridge.
Yeah, because I mean the show's been on for like 50 years, 40 years. It's
didn't
been on
care.
since like the
You
60s.
probably watch the David Tennant and the sort of first part of the Matt Smith stuff. It's sort of recently it's kind of
I started
trailed
watching
off bad
when
again.
I started watching when the guy from GI Joe, the first GI Joe,
Knowing is
was,
half the
was
battle.
the Doctor, and
Which
I
guy's
can't.
that? I've never watched G.I. Joe.
Billy Piper was the companion.
Oh, Christopher Eccleston?
Yeah. I watched that when it was on UNC TV here. That was like PBS for me, like years and years ago. And I watched the very first episodes of there. People said that was the good jumping off point to start.
That's probably the best way to watch
Yeah.
some British shows is on PBS. Like
Yeah.
some of the, like PBS and local, they'll sometimes show them like later at night, and that's
Side note: did you guys ever watch Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
rarely.
When I was a kid.
I thought that was awesome. That it was like the train that went into the kingdom.
Sidetrack.
Side note.
Yeah.
That's super
You're
side
crazy.
note.
You just kind of just broke everything because we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers was awesome.
Everything is ruined now.
Let's go down the English show checklist that I've watched. All the Ricky Gervais stuff. The Office, extras, except I haven't watched Life's Too Short because that's
Have you watched An Idiot Abroad?
Yes, An Idiot Abroad,
ask
Series
that.
1 and Series 2. I've watched both of those.
That's really good.
So good.
Carl Pilkington is
Carl
my hero.
Pilkington's just so
He's
funny.
awesome.
Carl Pilkington is hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I couldn't give you half the list of the shows I watched because most of them were when I were younger and I lived over there.
When I were
Yeah.
younger, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
How long did you live over here?
Huh?
How long did you live over here?
About 3 years.
He had a Scottish accent.
It's part of the reason why
I
he
was
talks
going to
weird.
look on my.
Your mom. I asked your mom about it.
Yeah.
She said she did have.
I need to
some
find
videos.
those videos and I'll
Headblocks mine.
convert them and then
Put 'em
I
on
can
YouTube.
upload
Where you
them
had
on
a.
YouTube. I had a thick Scottish
Oh
accent.
God!
As a
I want to
kid.
see that. We gotta put.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that because all I have to do is just bring the VCR
people
over.
would
Yeah,
watch
the really
that.
shit Scottish brogue.
You know people would watch that?
A lot.
Me, 1,000 times at least.
Coots with the Scottish accent. Holy
Oh man,
great if he cursed.
part of
Did you
the
do a
part of the
Scottish
reason that I have such a weird, like, kind of a strange accent is because I've lived in so many different accent places. Like I lived in Scotland.
Gordon, can you do a Scottish accent like at will?
Yeah, kind of.
Scottish accent is
not very
hard.
good.
I know. That's why I'm asking
It
if you can
probably
do
just
it.
will come out kinda weird now.
Yeah.
shit. He's done it before where he's
My
just
grandparents are Scottish. They have Scottish accents, and I still can't do it.
Mm.
I mean, especially when we were hanging out with the we had some friends from Scotland come over. It was really familiar, and I can't even tell it's really hard to tell the difference now.
I think that's English at this point. Like, I've watched so many English television shows.
Yeah,
I stopped recognizing.
And some people can't even recognize accents. Like, they'll have a hard time understanding someone else talking. It's like, I can hear that as clear as day.
Yeah.
Scottish accents are like classified by the city. You can tell like what city.
No,
they're
that's
from.
the same for English accents, because you got like you got like London.
The English accent you can tell when like people are from the south or from the north. Like,
it's like the United States here.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. It's
you
crazy.
see, we can't tell that. I can't tell whether you guys are from the north or the south because we don't know.
Oh, if you heard like a southern drawl, like
Sandra, we all have pretty mild accents.
Yeah, our accents.
Mine's like a melting pot of Scottish, Minnesotan, New England, everywhere I've lived. So.
We sound like America.
Mine's more nasally Midwestern.
I was lucky to have moved to North Carolina, which is the southern state. I was born in a northern state. I was lucky to have moved at the point where I maintained my accent. Although my older sisters, who were like 2-3 years older than me, both instantly became southern once they moved to the south. Really? So I was 9 years old. I kept my accent. They were 12, 13.
That's weird because it's usually the younger ones that
they lost it immediately.
Interesting.
Although they can switch. They can switch, but when they're talking, like when they're in like, I call it like commerce mode. Once they're like dealing with like cashiers and stuff or customers when they're at work, they go straight to southern. It's like weird.
Really,
it's really weird.
That's how my mom is. Like, my mom has an American or Canadian accent, but when she talks to her parents on the phone, she's Scottish.
Yeah, usually when I talk to Scottish people and they have the accent, that's what I switch to. A good amount.
It's weird. I have a friend who's like, he's Indian. Strictly speaking, like he lived in India for like 5 years. He came over here. When he's talking to us as friends, he has like a really English accent, and then he picks up the phone and talks to his mum, and suddenly like he has the most Indian accent you will ever hear. Just like, why do you do that? And he just, whenever he talks to his family, he just switches to an Indian accent.
I've noticed that it's not so much an accent thing, but whenever I talk to like someone on the phone or like business or whatever, I end up talking like, I enunciate more and my voice is a little deeper.
I think
that's because you do that when you're trying to get out of school when you were a kid.
I know it's something like that. Like, that's just what I do. Like, just slip into.
I think you and I specifically we're very mimicky. Like with.
Well, of course, yeah.
Like, if I hang out long enough with people, I'll start to pick up things they say and ways they say it, and my laugh generally changes as well.
It also goes to the point just because me and you specifically do like mimicking people just in general, like voices and stuff.
Not you.
You know, this brings up a good point, and I've always thought about this, and it really bugs me about different video games and...
There he goes.
Origami?
Origami killer?
I couldn't stand Heavy Rain. Everybody says origami in that game.
Movies where there's aliens. So you think about an alien planet, and then you think about our planet. There's not one... And they always portray aliens as having one universal language. We don't have that.
English.
You think about there's like a billion different languages.
Universal translator.
There's like hundreds. They don't have translators.
That doesn't even make sense.
There is usually some sort of universal translator for that kind of thing.
Because you could go to a different planet and the Turians are speaking 15 different dialects with different accents.
You know what it is? It's a little tiny fish that goes in your ear and it just translates it for you. Hitchhiker's Guide.
It's a I knew it. I was thinking. I was like,
what?
That hard stare. I still haven't seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
It's okay.
I missed it. Again, you guys can't be like that. That's not a movie that everybody's seen. It's just the hipster
I hadn't
people
seen it till...
I watched that film yesterday. That's such a great film.
I know, what is it, 26? What's the number that's the answer to the universe?
42.
42.
Oh, 42.
It's also on my jersey for paintball. And school life and everything.
Cool guy.
Cool guys, don't look at explosions.
I wish I had.
Well, we've talked to you a lot, Hallam.
Yes, we have.
Oh, we did.
You don't get a second question.
Good call, actually.
Good call.
Good call. A lot of
Very
discussion.
good call.
If you do have a question,
all right.
Do you have a second question? Make it quick if you do.
I did. Nah, it's all right.
All right. Well, I love you.
to
Big kisses on your bottom.
Ew.
What?
All right, I'm getting this.
You guys have never heard me say that before?
No.
What?
That's sick.
No, I think
I say that every now and then just to get
I think
a
I've heard
reaction.
you say something like that.
It's one of those
It's
reactionary
creepy
things.
anytime you say it.
I know.
That's sick.
Renee's probably in the chat being like, whoa, what the fuck?
I thought your kisses were reserved for my bottom.
Wow.
That was weird.
That was weird.
Good. Jordan is typing again.
What's Monica typing?
She's not typing anything. It's just been typing. Maybe you haven't. That's our reaction.
Mute
what
the
was
stream.
Hello?
Mute the
Hey,
stream.
Melanie. Have you muted the stream yet?
Hello?
Hey, Melanie. Have you muted the stream yet? Hey, Melanie. Welcome to the call.
Mute the stream. Mute the stream. Mute the stream.
Hey, Melanie. Welcome to the call. Have you muted the stream yet? Hey, Melody. Have you muted the stream yet? Welcome to the call.
Mute the stream.
Delete.
Talk to us on Skype.
Hit delete again.
Hey, Melanie. Welcome to the call. Mute the stream.
Sorry, what?
All right, have you muted the stream yet?
Yeah.
Good job. Great
job.
I hit delete.
What?
You sit back.
All right. Well, thanks for calling. See you later.
Hey, Melanie, where are you calling from? Welcome to the Great
Hi.
Where are you calling
Sorry,
from?
what?
Where are you calling from?
Texas.
Texas.
It's always Texas.
All my exes live in Texas. What if?
Oh, my exes live in Texas.
Where? Oh, whoops! Switch the same camera.
Hey, oh, wow,
do you have a question for one and or all of us?
Place I really want.
If you guys weren't doing what you're doing now, what would you be like? What kind of job would you have?
Target.
Gas
Because I'd be
station.
stuck there.
I would move to Target.
Now, okay, with that question, do you mean what would we want to be doing, like pursuing, or
What would
what
we
job?
be-
What job did we have? Like, what would we be doing still?
No, like let's say if you have like college degrees and like.
Okay, so what would
kind
we?
of
What career
professional
would we
job or
pursue?
whatever.
Looking
What
for
would
a
we wanna
job
do?
because the economy is complete crap. That's what we'd be doing.
Yeah.
I'd be working at a
Yeah.
golf course because I know a lot about golf courses. And
I'd
grass.
still be doing something with like media or radio or broadcasting or something like that. That's what I want to do.
I'd be
This
doing
is-
filmmaking stuff.
Yeah, and maybe some, just media in general. I've
Yeah.
like a long time ago, I decided that media was for me. For a while there, I thought I wanted to do like IT stuff,
probably
but
just
then
be
I
a
quickly
full-time
just
student.
decided I didn't want to do that.
IT stuff's kind of.
It's yeah.
You've already gotten your
You're just
degrees
dealing with
that you-
everyone's problems.
There's a lot of people in that field now. It was
Then I
like
do something in the computer field.
it was like media design when I was getting my associates. There was like so many people in that field. It was really hard to try and get like an internship
You
or a
rubbing your
job.
nose on that mic.
No.
Stop that. We don't hear that, but everyone else does. Yeah, that's probably what I'd be doing. Something with technology was what I initially thought, and then I was like, you know what, I don't want to do IT and all that, so probably something with media, whether it be filmmaking or, graphic design or something like that.
So that's what led to
That's
this
cool.
for me.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
It's closely related to this. This is similar, but did I think that I'd be doing this back then?
No.
Yeah, this specifically, no. I think,
No.
yeah.
This is an incredibly new thing.
So, kindergarten. Hey, what do you guys want to be when you grow up?
YouTube star.
I want to be a YouTube person.
We're working right now.
yeah, this is work. This is actually work.
Making fun of Seamus is considered work.
It is.
That's a full-time job.
Corporate
That is a
retreat,
full-time.
Raccoon City. Oh, look at that. He's got a...
1998.
Because
that was the year Resident Evil 2.
I want to hear you do that voice more.
Why?
You just don't do voices that much usually.
No, usually I don't.
I appreciate it when I do. I savor the moment.
Savor the moment.
I say we switch to NPR mode really quick.
You guys, did you all answer the question?
Corporate
said
Retreat,
filmmaking.
1998. The Umbrella Corporation is holding it in Raccoon City. It's going to be a very warm day because the United States government is going to bomb the shit out of the town.
Also, do you got some caps for me?
Well, Seamus, would you like to throw it over to our weather reporter for a complete 7-day forecast of Raccoon City?
And cut to the green screen.
It's gonna rain.
Monday, it's going to be about 75, and then Tuesday, the city appears to have been wiped off the map.
Oh well, that's
Like every other week.
pretty crazy prediction right there. Are you pretty sure that's 100%?
Let's go to Jordan Mathewson in the helicopter. I think the bomb is falling on him right now.
Bomb's going off.
Well, we got a big turnout of bombs up here. Lots of air raids going
Looks like
on.
every bomb in the county made it here today.
Did we answer your question?
Yeah.
Did, right?
Yeah.
Did you have another question, Melanie, or was that it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Are you guys gonna see the Hunger Games, or have you already seen it?
I was thinking
I
of
haven't even
mentioning
read the
that,
book.
actually. The Hunger Games. She wanted to know.
Oh.
I want to see it.
I'm probably gonna go. Monica wanted
just
to go with
recently
one
heard
of our
about it.
friends. So
What about us?
We're probably gonna
It's-
go.
It's the
still
same
not
thing.
sure what it
It's
is.
the same thing that happened with Twilight, where it was like,
Ew.
the second I heard about the movie, all of a sudden, like
Everyone
I
loves
find out that
books.
the book was a huge thing. Like,
Yeah, but
I guess I don't follow book news so much, but it's like
I don't.
the same thing happened with Twilight. It was like the second the teaser came out, I suddenly became aware of Twilight and its hugeness. Apparently,
the books, yeah.
I'd like
That's
to read.
true.
I'd like to start a creature book club.
No,
we read a book,
sit around,
and then we'll talk about
Okay,
it.
I don't read too much,
and our viewers can read it too.
We're supposed to read. Yeah, we could sit on here and live stream it, and just sit around in a circle, and this could act as the viewer.
Do a book reading.
All right,
Yeah, we
guys,
could have a book reading.
You guys were supposed to read up to chapter 2 at this point, so we're going to start off at chapter 3.
Now, everyone,
Like,
grab
in
your wine and
in
cheese.
school-
Yeah,
School, did
some
you guys,
fun
like,
to do.
did you guys ever have those tapes in school where like the teacher would play it and then you
Yeah.
would just like follow
Book
along?
on tape.
Yeah,
The K.
just record your own and they can play it in schools. The Hunger Games.
Yeah,
You
Chapter
could sell
one.
it.
I gotta look into doing
You can
that.
sell it.
Get paid to do
Any
that.
book that promotes children literacy on
You have to. You have to read it in very.
Our books would be like the Magic School Bus and like Clifford. I think.
They had Magic School Bus books. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. That was before. Was that before or after the show? Did they do the books before or after the show?
On the Magic School Bus.
I would imagine before,
Arthur?
but
Huh? Arthur?
Yeah, Arthur.
But they're like picture books.
How about the
They had
Berenstain
words.
Bears?
Comics, weren't they?
Berenstain
they had
Bears.
word. No, I think they were actual books.
Do you ever read the Berenstain Bears?
Berenstain Bears, I did.
Bears.
I watched. I remember
bunch of
watching the Christmas one all the time.
Yeah.
where
I'm not
they-
talking about watching. I'm talking about the books.
I know. I read
That
all
was
the
another thing
books.
with
I read
reading
all the
with
books.
words.
I read all the books, but I watched the
You
Christmas
know those
one all the
black
time.
little squiggly things sometimes.
The squiggles?
The squiggles.
The squiggles.
Depends. Sometimes they make sense. Sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
So.
What other? Let's talk about kid shows you watch.
Arthur.
Big Comfy Couch.
I used to watch
That was
Arthur.
Canadian.
Let's think of shows.
Yeah,
that
Z
these
knows what I'm
kids-
talking about.
Kids these
On the
days
big
wouldn't know about.
comfy
Yeah.
couch.
I watched Rocket
Yeah,
Power.
Z was like
Anyone watch Rocket Power?
8 in 2002 or something like that.
Z would be watching the same shows I watched as a kid though, because it's Canadian.
Oh,
What
really?
was the bear? No.
The Big Blue Bear?
What was the bear, Z?
Bear in the Big Blue House.
Sure.
Oh, never mind.
You watch Rocket Power?
Bear in the Big Blue House. Yeah, I'm
Rocket
pretty sure
Power.
you're right.
I may have had different ones for some of my life because I was in Scotland.
People know what I'm talking about. Rocket Power.
Bear in the Big Blue House.
Yeah, Rocket Power.
Like
Zine.
James had mentioned,
Remember
Street
Zine?
Sharks.
Street Sharks.
Oh
boy.
Another one was, what was it? Johnny Quest.
I watched Scooby Doo.
I watched that one.
I was younger.
Johnny Quest.
Johnny Quest. That was an old one.
That was a long
Inspector
time
Gadget.
ago.
I don't know if I watched that.
Teenage Mutant Ninja
I watched
Turtles.
Inspector Gadget.
I didn't really watch the
Little bit.
cartoon.
I watched
I
it
got
'cause my
excited
brother
when the
really
movie
liked
came
them.
out.
We didn't watch a whole lot
Batman
of
the Animated
TV.
Series.
Yeah. I miss shows like that when
Batman
they used
the-
to be.
good
My sister would always
shows.
watch the Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh,
I used
cartoon
Clarissa
one.
explains
I
it
watched-
all.
I grew up with 3 sisters, so
Yeah,
I
I mean,
watched
I watched
that
a lot of stuff.
Obviously,
that-
Dexter's Laboratory.
Dexter's Lab was like my favorite.
Watched a little bit of Powerpuff Girls. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't.
I didn't watch that, and I had sisters.
I didn't have like
Dragon Ball
we didn't
Z,
have
yeah.
like High Horse cable.
Dragon Ball Z.
Rugrats, DuckTales.
I watched that show religiously when I was a kid.
There's a
on
lot of
Toonami.
shows now I think about it. Like,
I didn't watch a whole lot of TV, and we didn't have cable, so that's probably one of the reasons.
Melanie, what'd you watch
I watched-
before we let you go?
Whole series on
Didn't you only
Toonami.
ask one, right?
Did she? Oh, did yeah? She hasn't asked it yet, has she? Have you asked your second question? Melanie?
Yeah, I already asked.
What was
Okay,
it?
well,
What we wanted
it was
to be?
the, yeah. What do we watch?
Okay, what was the show that you watched?
Or watch?
Excuse me?
How did we even get?
It was Hunger Games. It started with Hunger Games.
the Hunger Games.
What
That
was-
was the second.
Well, we wanted to. We were
That
curious
was
as
the
to what
question.
shows you
What
watched
show?
as a kid, like what cartoons or whatever.
I remember watching the Powerpuff Girls a lot.
There you go. You're with Max.
Yeah. Totally. I wanted to be, a Powerpuff Girl when I was younger. Still kind of do.
I remember when I was younger.
Well, San
like,
Francisco's the perfect place to make that happen, so you were good to go then.
I only watched a little bit of it.
San
I
Fran.
remember like when I was a kid, there was that division like girls and boys. Like only girls watched Powerpuff Girls, and boys did not.
Well,
But
Dexter's-
surprisingly, all the boys knew who Mojo Jojo was. and
Exactly,
all the
right.
characters.
Then they
Wasn't
introduced,
it-
like, the Rowdy
they were,
Rough
like-
Boys or whatever.
Wasn't Dexter's Laboratory and Powerpuff Girls like pretty much right after each other?
It's like everyone
really
was
close?
lying. They
That's why I don't remember seeing it because it was always like
Everyone
right on
secretly watched
a little bit after or before. I don't remember what the order was, but Mojo Jojo. All right. Well, thank you for your call, Melanie.
Yeah,
have a great
thanks.
day. And is there anything else you want to say?
Can you
before?
tell James?
What's
Can you
that,
tell James I hope it's better?
Okay.
Oh, sure.
We will do
We'll pass
that.
it on.
Yeah.
I'll go
Thanks.
bang on his door and then clack pots and pans together next to his head and say, "Hey, a fan says
we have air
better."
horns.
Air
Oh,
horns.
no, we have that shrill one. That'll help his headache.
Yeah,
Alright.
that'll be great.
Bye, Melanie.
Thanks for your call, Melanie.
Alright.
Yeah, pretty good cream shot so far.
I think this is good.
I like this.
This
So
really
we gotta give it a
increases.
bit of- This also helps
next
too,
time.
like talking
That's
over
why the
it.
conversations have
Cast
gone
outs.
on longer. I think.
I'm just saying.
It also, like
There's
I
a-
said, it
there's
also
a
helps.
lag.
You notice it's easier to not talk over each other because you can tell
Mhm.
when someone wants to say something. Body language.
What do you think, Z?
Dan wants to say something.
I'm effort.
I want to
I'm
say
make-
something, but no one can see my body language.
I'm efforting to listen for you, Z, and so I've been trying to pull you in as much as I can.
Yeah.
Because I know,
Thanks, man.
you're at a
Thanks,
disadvantage, even more than usual.
You guys have advantage.
Look at that picture.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh my!
Ooh,
That cat is looking.
That cat
Kitty
is
cat.
giving me the eye.
the stink eye.
I'm always giving the
Welcome
eye.
to the
massive
call.
stink eye.
Hi.
Hi.
So where are you calling from?
Canada.
It's always Canada, Texas, or California.
We're in Canada.